ऋषि सर का टोपी नहीं था।
हम तो कौन जड़ा सर The first item is procurement of 128
CT scan machine में for शिशु भवन
whether that
instructions में लौटना kindly have a look.
सेटअप पर हां दस्तखत कर दो सेटअप पर Professor Sampati is present.
Sampati is there, Melot, but Professor Dr. Mishra, Melot, director of Mishra, he is there.
Please Professor Mishra को आना तो सामने कौन-सा सेशन कौन-सा
CT scan machine.
दूसरा सेटअप विकास करता सेशन Professor Satpathy, are you able to hear us?
Yes, my lord.
So we took up this matter on 18/9/25 and you filed an affidavit which is dated 16/9/25 and therein you have indicated that the 128 slide CT machine which is ready for delivery was actually intended for SCB redevelopment site.
Yes,
And the delivery of the CT scan machine will be taken and the machine will be installed based on the on-site readiness after completion of the redevelopment program of SCB MCH, right? And similar statement was also made by in the affidavit of Dr. Uma Tudu, the managing director of Orissa State Medical Corporation Limited. We asked you a pertinent question on that day as to what is the cost of that 128 slide CT scan machine, and you stated that it was around 12 crores.
Yes,
And we also came to know from Professor Mishra that the patients of Shishu Bhavan are referred to SCB MCH for the purpose of scanning due to non-availability of this 128 slide scan machine is concerned. So the space constraint was one of the main reason which you pointed out in your affidavit. That is how we inquired from Professor Mishra as to whether the said machine can be installed in Shishu Bhavan. Professor Mishra intimated this court that so far as the space is concerned, it would not be a deterrent factor. And both of you informed this court on that day that this particular machine can also cater to the needs of the pediatric patients, right?
yes, my lord.
We asked the State Council to obtain instruction to explore the possibility of the installation of the 128 slice CT scan machine, which is otherwise ready for delivery in Shishu Bhavan instead of SCBMC. Now today you have filed the written instruction. So in the written instruction, the Deputy Secretary Government Health and Family Welfare Department, it has been addressed to the Learned Advocate General. Is he available here?
Deputy Secretary is not there.
No, anybody from the government?
Health Department.
Health Department. Okay. So you have stated that a meeting was held under the chairmanship of the Commissioner cum Secretary Health and Family Welfare Department with MD, OSMCL, DMET and additional DMET on 22/10/2025.
Yes.
And you have mentioned that it was learnt that SBPPGIFs, that means Shishu Bhavan, presently lacks site readiness for installation of 128 slide CT scan machine. And therefore, the superintendent, that means Professor Misra, has been directed to take immediate steps to ensure the site is made ready. You have also stated that anticipating the requirement, OSMCL has been instructed to expedite necessary action and place the matter before the board for approval. And considering all necessary regulatory clearances, the tentative period for infrastructure readiness is 6 months. That is your statement.
I had in fact discussed this with Professor Mr. today itself. He says that 6 months is outer limit, but considering everything because the space is there, a team had already visited Shishu Bhavan premises for preparing the site, and he says that it will be a lesser period of time. He can probably throw more light on that.
No. What we want to know from Professor Misra, that when you made a statement on that day that so far as installation of this 128 slide skating machine in Shishu Bhavan, the space would not be a deterrent factor. And how in your written statement you have stated, that means the statement written instruction of the Deputy Secretary, that the Shishu Bhavan lacks the site readiness.
Because the space is there. What I mean to say is the space is there. But for installing that CT scan machine, because it has a very strong magnetic field, there has to be radiation shielding, what I could understand. So for all those small little measures to make the site ready, only when that certification is there about magnetic shielding, because it emits a very strong magnetic field, only then that machine can be installed. So the space is there, but to make the necessary arrangements so that everybody is safe, these requirements are there. That is the only space.
Professor Misra, tell us about.
Sir, namaskar. Sir, the space is there. So today the team visited, including the vendor of the CT scan machine, that is Wipro G, and also their engineers and our engineers, like the R&B department engineers and electrical engineers. The whole team visited. As per the discussion done yesterday, I was also involved in the loop of discussion with the Deputy Secretary Madam, and they visited, and they are satisfied that space is okay, and they have the engineer of the city vendor department, that is Wipro G, they discussed with our engineers, and they have instructed what to be done so as to make it suitable for installing the machine.
No, so there is no problem. Whatever inspection has been conducted today,
Yes.
there is no problem that it can be that 128 slide CT scan machine can be installed in Shishu Bhavan. There is no problem either to the space or otherwise also.
Sir, space is there, only they will have to make it suitable. Site readiness will be done.
Site readiness. So when it will be done according to them, the team which visited today?
Sir, they are telling that they can do it in 3 months.
3 months.
3 months, they're saying, but
Personally, because
taken a
it
safe
depends
side,
on-
which is why I've said 6 months. My Lord, post this matter after 3 months, we'll monitor the progress.
And why do you require this again? This has to go to the corporation for clearance.
Once the site is ready, according to the engineers, they will.
Is it not the last time was
Last
I
time he has
I think this had passed through the entire system and it was ready to be installed in SCB.
that is also the report of managing director so and so.
So again, why this corporation is being involved? That's what we
The
want to know.
affidavit which has been filed by the corporation, that is dated 16/9/2025, therein it is indicated that 120 slice CT scan machine is ready for delivery and was actually intended for SCB domicile, and the said CT scan machine will be supplied based on the on-site readiness. That is the only the problem. So why it is again to go? My brother is asking.
Once that site is ready as per the discussions
That
made
we understand. Kindly come to the instructions that you have passed on to the court this today.
No,
Our anticipating the requirement, OSMCL has been instructed to expedite necessary action.
my lord, this is after. This is probably not happily worded. What they mean to say is, once the site is ready, they will do a final inspection.
Yes, Mr. Tripathi. Yes, ma'am. In view of your affidavit to which my lord adverted, that is on 16/9/25, is it again required to go through the entire process of OSMCL, that corporation?
Just a procedural formality, Maharaj. What is it? It's not going to delay the process. So the procedural permit, the intent was placed for the SC Maharaj. Thus, the approval of the board is required for installation of that machine in Sahoo Hon'Ble.
No, why we are asking is, again, so again, this has to be routed by the Sahoo Hon'Ble to you through the Health and Family Welfare Department.
My lord, the procedure as a consent of the board is only required, my lord.
Mr.
But I can assure, my lord, that's not
Mr.
going to.
Mr. Naik, if we have correctly understood whatever meeting has taken place and what you have mentioned, that the authority, state authority have no objection
No, my lord.
for that instead of SCB MCS,
No.
now it can be installed.
My lord.
So the question is about the site readiness.
My lord.
So the site is ready. That means the space is available.
Space is there, my lord.
So the team has visited today.
My lord.
So many persons have come. They have inspected,
My lord.
and all the things according to the what Mr. Professor Misra says.
My lord.
What you say that it will be done within a period of 3 months,
My lord.
right?
My
So that is the thing.
My lord.
So आज के visit करते लगी.
Professor Misra, who visited the site today?
Sir, the representative from Wipro G, Mr. Ranjan.
Just go slowly. Go slowly.
He is the vendor.
Yes, sir. He is from Wipro G.
He is supplying the machine.
Sir. Then our superintending engineer and also the executive engineer
Superintending engineer R&B.
R&B.
1 or 2?
Division 1, my lord.
Division 1. Okay.
Then superintending engineer GD, electrical.
GD na TPCOD.
TPCOD. Then Mr. Nihar Naik was there.
Representative of TPCOD.
My lord.
TPCOD.
GD.
GD.
Another is SDO, that is executive engineer also, Mr. Ramesh Swai.
Okay.
It's R&B. SDO R&B.
Relating to the procurement of 128 slice CT scan machine for SPBT, during consideration of procurement of so and so, 128 slice CT scan machine for Sahoo Hon'Ble. So it's a bracket related SBPPGIP. It is brought to the notice of this court that in order to take up the ancillary infrastructure work for installation of the machines, a team comprising of the vendor Wipro G, the representative of the vendor Wipro G, along with the SCR&B, as well as the representative of the TPCOD visited the site, and it is submitted that notwithstanding the 6 months as prayed for in the letter dated 23/10/2025 referred to herein above, the work will be expedited, keeping in view the necessity thereof, and it's likely to be completed within a period of 4 months hence.
Objection.
So it is during the deliberations, it has come. The learned counsel for the state has clarified that the state government has no objection for installation of the machine in Sahoo Hon'Ble, which was earlier meant for SCB MCH, keeping keeping in view the welfare of the pediatric patients. And Mr. Tripathi, appearing for OSMCL, submits that the procedural aspects regarding such installation at the MCL would be looked into, so that that won't cause any delay in the timeline. So timeline of 4 months as stated above. This court hopes that all the stakeholders would take proactive steps to ensure that the CT scan machine is installed at the earliest in the Sahoo Hon'Ble. This court monitor the progress after 3 months as suggested at the bar. Dates ago, 3 months.
Okay,
Mr. you kindly see that there is no, again, the procedural.
you see, these small children are being taken to SCBMCS for the scanning purpose. There is no facility available. And if it is installed here, it would subserve the process. Because everything is ready and it is to be just to install. And the state government has no objection that if it is installed here. So the space is there, everything is there. So, and on this issue, acha, okay, the Advocates Committee has mentioned in the report, they have visited the SCBMCH on 18th October 2025. And they have stated that at the time of visit, it was found that two 128 slide CT scan machines were functioning in radiology department. And at the time of visit, that is at about 11:45 a.m., scanning of 42 persons have already been completed. Other patients were in line. 2 new ultrasonography machines were also functioning. 35 numbers of ultrasounds were done. Copies of the photographs have been annexed to the report. They have stated that hospital has got limited technical human resource to run the high-end machines such as CT scan, MRI, ultrasound machines, causing much difficulty for enhancing the work, and it becomes slower. The Advocates Committee has suggested that for operating all the high-end machines such as CT scan, MRI, ultrasound machines, which are being carried on by the existing technicians, there is high need of qualified technicians to cater the increased case loads and at the time of emergency. Necessary steps for appointment of technical qualified personnel should be appointed, keeping in view the urgency.
Photograph also can
So-
page 5 and 7.
The report. Have you received the copy? Please hand over a copy. State Council, it is after all, they are to take instruction.
Hard paper.
Hard copy given to color with color photographs. So, Mr. Naik,
My lord.
they have suggested something.
Has suggested the response will be
जो सजेशन अच्छी जो सीटी स्कैन मशीन और अन्य जिनसे ऊपर है टेक्नीशियंस दरकार आई नीड ऑफ qualified technicians to cater the increased caseload and at the time of emergency for appointment of technical qualified.
This is outsourced.
Some of it is outsourced, some of it is in-house.
No, CT scan, MRI and ultrasound.
Sir.
All are in-house or outsourced?
In-house. Except for the one that is in PPP mode. That is
Yeah.
outsourced,
That
but
is
these should be in-house.
Professor Satpathy, all this is in-house.
Yes, my lord. All are in-house. All the two CT scan machines are in-house machines.
CT scan, MRI and ultrasound, all the three.
MRI has not been installed yet. It is the installation process is going on. The two CT scan machine and the two ultrasound machines, what the High Court Committee, Honorable High Court Committee has mentioned, these are in-house.
The MRI is in the process of installation.
Yes, my lord.
And MRI is also run by your own personnel or it is in PPP mode?
The MRI which is running right now is in PPP mode.
And another MRI you are going to install, which is to be run by your own staff.
Yes, my lord.
You see, this relates to augmentation of the staff.
I'll take instructions what can be done and what we're doing.
ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସାର୍ ଅପରେଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଅପରେଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ସେମାନେ ବି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଦରକାର ପଡୁଛି ଆଉ ଟିକେ
Highly technical.
ସାର୍ ଯୋଉ ମେସିନ ସାର୍
ଦରକାର
ସାର୍ ଯୋଉ ମେସିନ ସାର୍ ଆସିଛି ବି ସାର୍ ବହୁତ ଅପ ଟୁ ଡେଟ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଅଲସୋ ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟଲି ଆଣ୍ଡ ଅପ ଟୁ ଡେଟ୍
Costly machine ଥିବ।
Those even the existing technicians, they have to go for training.
Training, sir.
That upgradation.
My lord, may I speak? My
Yes,
lord,
yes.
we have adequate radiographers and the technicians, but those radiographers also cater to other machines like X-rays, these Dopplers, and other departments like CR machines, and also in the CTVS and the angiography. Everywhere they are being distributed.
Yes.
So we can rope in from those places, but those places will be affected. So there, whatever the machines, the two CT scan machines, the ultrasound machine is not operated by the radiographers, it is operated by the doctors.
Yes.
The CT scan machines are operated by the radiographers or the radiology technicians, and the reporting is done by the doctors. But I believe that is
No,
adequate.
we are not thinking of bringing radiographers from other departments, Professor. What we are asking the state to do is to augment the existing resources, human resource, to recruit more people, to post more people in these very same places, so that it can be done in a more effective manner. It can reduce the time lag. That is what is the concern of the Advocates Committee. That is what we want.
42 CT scan by 11 AM within 2 hours.
Yes.
Each CT scan takes minimum 15 minutes to half an hour. That
What is
good
the
number.
demand every day? How many patients are?
We are doing around 200 to 300 CT scan per day.
Okay, not only from SCB but also from city hospital also. Or
Everywhere, sir. We also cater to the private setup because the patient, they get the advice from the private setup. They come to the hospital, get it done, get a advice from the OPD and go to the CT scan machine, and because it is free, they come from the private setup also. Also from the Bhubaneswar and Apollo.
You take instruction.
No.
Responding to the suggestion of the Advocates Committee that for operating these high-end machines such as CT scan and ultrasound, there is a need to recruit additional manpower. Learned AGS in I submit that you will take instructions in this regard, so that the time consumed for conducting these tests can be reduced. It is brought to the notice of this court by Professor Satpathy, Superintendent SCB MCH, that at the present, about, you said 200 CT scans.
Yes, my lord.
On an average, 200 CT scans are conducted every day by radiographers who are posted in SCB MCH. But if extra hands are provided, that will definitely inure to the benefit of the patients. The instructions received by the Council for the State shall be considered in the sitting dated funds. Trying to find out if.
Ma'am.
Next is the display board.
Display board.
Let me see, Mama.
My instructions are that the electricity connections and everything has already been provided, only integration remains, that is in process, and it should be done within the next 2 weeks.
You see, the whatever you have stated in that letter dated 22/10/2025, you have stated that 10 units of digital display boards have been installed, out of which 8 have been installed at Niramaya centers and 2 units at CT scan and MRI center area of the hospital. By one agency called Adsoft Technologies Limited. And you have further stated that electricity connection has been provided to all digital display boards so installed, and the display board would be functional after due integration with Niramaya and DVD-MS and OES-MIS system, which will take further time of 2 weeks. That is your instruction. We have noted it down, but what the Learned Advocates Committee has mentioned in this heading, they have stated that when they visited the non-trauma ward, the display board was reflecting don't spit here and there.
On that one.
There was no manual display board found displaying the name of the doctors and the time. They have also visited the lady advocate visited the gynecology ward, then neonatal ward, high risk ward, bone marrow transplant department, old medicine department, burn unit, radiology, cardiology, CTBS department, and nowhere
We found it.
they found any digital display board. Rather, in cardiology department, they noticed a list of doctors have been pasted on the wall and a manual display board displaying the name of the doctors and their contact numbers was available in the CTBS department, clinical hematology department, and in the department of the general medicine. Only names in the general medicine department. So they have also annexed the photographs.
6, 7 to 9.
हाँ, ठीक. So एठी कौन से जो machine गुड़ा को अच्छी कौन लिखियो पाएं जे don't spit here and there. एइथि पाई से digital board गुड़ा को लगाई छी ना कौन जो विभिन्न वार्ड रे आपण जो digital board लगई चंती ता धीरे डॉक्टर्स करो नेम अवेलेबिलिटी ये सब जिनस लिखिबे गोटा तो फंक्शन करूनी एगुड़ा को अधिकांश
Page 8 lordship kindly se lekha hechi eti je ene tene aliya pakantu nai.
they have given the photographs also.
More than 10 boards installed across. I'll find out.
Can copy the on
I'll add the soft copy. Today afternoon I was given, I'll take instructions and find out for that.
It is not our operation, my lord. Any kind of operation, my lord, they have to show that this operation is now being taken place and
No, no,
the
so
second operation is
the
in.
purpose of installation
Yes.
of a digital board, as you know, it is not for this anything aliya pakantu nai pai eta heini youthi pai a board ta heiti jodi tar purpose no serve karibo e tonka investment kai hochi laga hochi kai taku monitor kon pai hochi.
Okay. Let me find out, my lord, what has
My lord,
happened.
for example, my lord, I had gone to Gangadhar hospital in the New Delhi, my lord. There, my lord, there are huge display board on the outdoor, my lord, where different departments, if there is any operation or the patient list, for example, my lord, for example, in general surgery, the patient list is 100. Then this is the item number which is going on. Like ours, my lord,
Yeah,
so
that is-
it is shown everywhere, my lord. So that system can be easily adapted over here.
Because the patient can know from that display board
Yes,
that he is likely to be called
Yes,
at this moment, and the doctor who is actually in the wish to see him. So all these things, information should be There is
There
the
is
display board. But what is this anything audio ପକାନ୍ତି ନାହିଁ? Don't understand.
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ବୋର୍ଡ ଟା ସାର୍ ଆମେ କରିଥିଲେ ସେଇ ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟରେ ସାର୍ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ
ହଁ,
ବୋର୍ଡ
ନାଇଁ।
ଥିଲା
ଯେମିତି ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ସେ ନିରାମୟର ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ କରୁଛୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଯେ availability of medicine alphabetically ଦେଖିବ।
ନାଇଁ।
What I found, my lord, that I think they are not trained enough to manage that display, my lord.
No, ଏଠି
I don't mind, but
you take
somewhat.
instruction, the
I'll
report
find
is
out,
here,
my lord.
and you,
Let's
they have all
see-
visited the, and they have
My lord.
given the photograph.
let's look at page 6 ଗୋଟେ
Page
page
6.
paste କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କୋଉ ଚାପ୍ଟର ସେଇ ପାଖରେ
କଣ ହେଲା page 6 ରେ?
କାନ୍ଥରେ ଗୋଟେ ପେଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି
ହଁ, ଏଇ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡାକ ଆପଣ କାନ୍ଥରେ ଯଦି ପେଷ୍ଟ କଲେ ଆଉ
Display
ଲାଭଟା
board
କଣ?
ମାନେ ନାହିଁ।
ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ବୋର୍ଡରେ ଡାକ୍ତର ମାନଙ୍କର ନାଁ କିଏ କୋଉ ଦିନ ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ହବ ଏଟା ତ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ବୋର୍ଡରେ ଆସିବା
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
କଥା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆଉ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ବୋର୍ଡରେ ଦେଖେଇବେ ଅଳିଆ ପକାନ୍ତୁ ନାହିଁ, ଏ କାନ୍ଥରେ ଗୋଟେ କଣ କାଗଜଟେ ମାରିଦେବେ। ହଁ, ଇ କଣ ଡକ୍ଟର N.K. ମହାନ୍ତି ପ୍ରଫେସର ଆଣ୍ଡ HOD କାର୍ଡିଓଲୋଜି, ତାଙ୍କର ସିଗ୍ନେଚର ଅଛି। ଆଉ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସୋମବାର କିଏ ଆସିବ, ମଙ୍ଗଳବାର କିଏ ଆସିବ, ଏଟା ଟାଇପ କପିରେ ଦିଆହେଇଛି, କାନ୍ଥରେ ପେଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି। They are right.
Still, my lord, that system of calling of the patient name or number is still continuing. The ଆମର ଯଦି list ଏଠି ଦେଖାଯାଉଛି display ହେଲେ they can follow up that number.
You see, suppose it would be displayed as a, they may not be able to, they are not congregate at that particular place. जो रॉस होची ना,
My lord.
अपन जे different location it would be made available that एठी एया चालची, एठी केते नंबर पे ए डिपार्टमेंट रे एया चालची। So तांकर एति बेला आसीबो जो पर्पस पई एडा को
My lord.
होची सर, एटा स्ट्रीमलाइन करन
आगे।
अपन कोन
I'll find out. Give me 2 weeks time. my lord.
But Professor, you see that this actually the purpose for which these display boards are there, it is properly utilized. No, it is not. The photographs actually shows is very pathetic picture that what is being displayed here.
My lord, here in the non-trauma casualty, when the Honorable High Court Committee they visited, that was the time at around 1 o'clock, and that was the OPD time. So during OPD time, the non-trauma casualty patient go to the OPD from 9 to 5. After 5 p.m., when the OPD closes, patient usually comes to the casualty or the emergency. During that time,
No, but Professor, they have also visited, the Madam Advocate has gone, gynecology ward, she has visited, other departments they have all visited. About the digital display board,
No,
they
sir,
say
they-
that the name of the, so what do you say then?
sir, digital display board for name of the doctor, they are usually displayed in front of the OPDs. Suppose the orthopedics OPD, just in front of the OPD, there is a display board which shows the name of the doctors who are present in the duty. And similarly, in the cardiology OPD also, the digital display board is.
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ମିଛ କଥା
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
ଆମେ ସାର୍ କାର୍ଡିଓଲୋଜି ଗଲୁ ସେଠି ଦେଖିଲୁ
ଗାଇନିକରେ ନାହିଁ
ସାର୍ ଆପଣ cardiology OPD ଯାଇନାହାନ୍ତି?
ଝାଳ ବାହାରିଲା ଆପଣ ଡାକ୍ତରଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିଲେ ନୋ ଡକ୍ଟର ସବୁଥିରେ ଟାଇମିଂ ଅଛି ସାର୍, ସବୁ ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫରେ ଟାଇମିଂ ଅଛି।
ସାର୍ କାର୍ଡିଓଲୋଜି ଆପଣ ନନ୍ ଟ୍ରମା କାଜୁଆଲିଟି ଯାଇଥିଲେ ସାର୍? କାର୍ଡିଓଲୋଜି ହଁ ନନ୍ ଟ୍ରମା କାଜୁଆଲିଟିରେ
ହଁ ତାପରେ କାର୍ଡିଓଲୋଜି
ନନ୍ ଟ୍ରମା କାଜୁଆଲିଟିରେ ସାର୍ 5ଟା ପରେ ସେ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ବୋର୍ଡରେ ନାଁ ଦେଖାଯାଉଛି।
ହଁ
ମୁଁ ସେଟା ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେତେବେଳେ କହିଥିଲି ବି ଯେ 9 to 5 ଏଥିରେ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ହଉନି, ସେଟା ସେମାନେ ସବୁ OPD ରେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି, 5ଟା ପରେ ଏଟା ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ହବ।
ପେଜ 9 ଦେଖିଲେ କୋଉଠି ଅଛି ଡିଜିଟାଲ ବୋର୍ଡ, ପେଜ 9 ରେ ସବୁ
Let me, my lords, I'll take instructions, I'll clarify the position.
ଫଟୋ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଫଟୋ ସବୁ 11:56 ଟାଇମିଂ ସବୁଥିରେ ନାଇଁ, ସେ ସୁପରଟେଣ୍ଡ ବି also accompanied with us. କଥା କହୁଥିଲେ କୋଉଥିରେ
Let us say that आपण जो कहउचंती OPD रे patient कर तो serial number ही जाइथिबो ना?
सर से डिस्प्ले बोर्ड रे डाक्तरंकर ना सब बाहरुची को डॉक्टर प्रेजेंट अछंती
ଆଉ
ना
uh,
गुडा
କୋଉ-
सब
କୋଉ-
अनाउंसमेंट
କୋଉଥିରେ
सिस्टम
ନାହିଁ?
କରିଛୁ ଆମେ मेडिसिन आउ
11:45 ସୁଦ୍ଧା କୋଉଥିରେ ନାହିଁ?
Gynecology.
ପ୍ରଫେସର 11:45 ରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆଉଟଡୋର ଫଙ୍କସନ କରୁନଥିଲା?
सर आउटडोर को सर जाई नथिले से नॉन ट्रमा कैजुअलिटी को जाइथिले
ନାଇଁ ନନ୍ ଟ୍ରମା କାଜୁଆଲିଟି ନ ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ବି ସବୁ ଗୁଡା ଯୋଉଟା ସାର୍ ଫଟୋ ଗୁଡା
ए फोटोग्राफ टे नॉन ट्रमा कैजुअलिटी रो जो एणे तेणे ओलिया पकांतु नाही से फोटोग्राफ टे नॉन ट्रमा कैजुअलिटी
ହଁ ସେଟା
No, no, that is not the only sole photograph. There are 15, 16 photographs they have given of SCBMCH
Sir,
from different departments. And
Vijay
all
sir
related
has
to
not visited
this.
to any
See what he wants to say, I don't understand. ସେ କଣ କହିବା
ओपीडी को जाई नाथि से इंडोर बिल्डिंग जाइछंती ओपीडी जाई नाथि ओपीडी रे से डिस्प्ले बोर्ड गुडा लागि
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଇ ପେଜ 6 ରେ କୋଉଠି ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ଅଛି ପେଜ 6
What you are displaying in the display board, let us know very clearly.
Sir,
Upon the
display board
বিভিন্ন department, let us say gynecology, we are taking an example. Gynecology रे ଆପଣଙ୍କର display board ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ?
गायनेकोलॉजी ओपीडी रे डिस्प्ले बोर्ड नाही सर
ନାହିଁ। अच्छा बाकी जो मेडिसिन डिपार्टमेंट रो
मेडिसिन ओपीडी रे डिस्प्ले बोर्ड अछि
अच्छा it is being reflected there. We just
Sir,
want to
सेदिन जो डॉक्टर माने प्रेजेंट अछंती ताकर पूरा नेम एंड डेजिग्नेशन मेंशन होछि
okay only that much.
पेज 9 सर सॉरी पेज 9 सर लेखा डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जनरल मेडिसिन सर देखिए
Hmm? Page 9 ଅଛି କଣ ହେଲା?
11:53 साठी देखा जाउनी 11:53 एटा सर 11:53 में फोटोटा उठेछि
ହଁ ନାଇଁ କଣ
सेटा ओपीडी रो फोटो न सर इंडोर रो फोटो सेटा
से डिस्प्ले बोर्ड ए गोटी
सेटा इंडोर बिल्डिंग रो फोटोटा सर
हां डॉक्टर
हिमाटोलॉजी रो ग्राउंड फ्लोर इंडोर बिल्डिंग रो फोटो ओपीडी टा हम ऑफिस सामने रे अछि
हां ଆଉ କୋଉଟା ଏବେ କୋଉଟା ଠିକ ହେଇଛି
डिपार्टमेंट रे की अछि
no that board which they have shown photograph it has the department रे professors किए associate professor किए assistant professors किए यार नाटा अछि we don't want that, we want that display board जो थे कि आउटडोर रे जो लागि छी मेडिसिन रो सेठी एक्चुअली ओपीडी रो ओपीडी
की जाई नांती बोली कहउछंती
सार कहउछंती आपण जाई ना कि ओपीडी
कोटा देखो
कोनोसी ओपीडी को जाई नाथि सर
कहछि ओपीडी फोटो भी अछि नाही केमिति
देखा से ऊपर पट्टा देखो
सर आई वाज accompanying Vijay sir the
yes,
whole
just
thing they have not
Page 10.
visited any of it.
can you see page 10
registration counter
ଲେଖା ଅଛି टिकट registration counter board it is board display board ନାହିଁ
Page 10, of course, they have given something that photographs of some OPD. It's all right. So you take instruction.
सर से फोटोग्राफ रहले कंप्यूटराइज्ड एंड ओपीडी रजिस्ट्रेशन सेंटर सुपर स्पेशलिटी
No, what we want,
That place we
suppose,
visited.
let us example take. ଆଜି OPD କୁ medicine ର 100 ଜଣ patient ଆସିଛନ୍ତି. ଆପଣ ଯଦି ତାଙ୍କର ନାଁ ଗୁଡାକ ସେ patient କର ନାଁ ଯଦି କିଛି ହେଇ ପାରନ୍ତା display କରନ୍ତା ଡାକ୍ତର ଏଇଆ patient କର ନାଁ ଏଇଆ ତାହେଲେ ସେମାନେ ଜାଣି ପାରନ୍ତେ ଯେ ଆମର serial number ଏଇଆ ତେଣୁ ମୋର matter ଟା ଏତିକି ବେଳେ ପଡିବ ଅନ୍ଦାଜ ସେ ହଉଛି କଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ତାଙ୍କର ଏଇଟା ଉପରେ ଅଛି ତାକୁ ତଳକୁ ନେଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି that is the complaint user next to make ସେ ଉପରଟାକୁ ତଳକୁ ନିଆ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ତେଣୁ ଯିଏ ପଛରେ ଆସିଛି ତା ନାଁଟା ଆଗେ ଡକା ହେଇଯାଉଛି ତ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ହୁଅନ୍ତାନି ଯଦି ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ବୋର୍ଡରେ apart from the name of the doctors ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କର ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ସରିଗଲା it's okay ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କର ଅଛି ସିଷ୍ଟମେଟିକ କାରଣ ସେମାନେ ସେଇ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ସେଇ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ ବୁକିଂ ହେଇଛି ତେଣୁ if you show it in the display board then ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ଜିନିଷ ଯୋଉ କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନ ଆସୁଛି that will not be ବୁଝିପାରୁଛୁ ନା that is
I have understood
what he says that in other hospitals
CORAM, for example,
he
there are huge
is
displays.
giving an example that in other hospitals the patients names are also disclosed
number, go to the number,
in number would happen so they can know it from that so
ଆମର ଏଇଠି କୋଡ୍ ନମ୍ବର ଆଣ୍ଡ ଆଇଟମ ନମ୍ବର ବିଲ୍ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ସେମାନେ ସେମିତି କରିପାରିବେ ଓପିଡି ର
we'll find out
ନମ୍ବରଟା
we'll find out done can be
Those OPDs which according to
suggestion देवे ना कि
the boards are not there.
Ma'am.
So see that the OPDs have
Ma'am.
that.
I'll take.
So if that OPDs have that code, then only all the serial numbers.
Then same system asiki bahare dakuchandi a number aso, a number aso.
ସେଇ ନମ୍ବର ଗୁଡାକ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ବୋର୍ଡରେ ସିରିଆଲି ନମ୍ବର କାହିଁ ନ ମେନସନ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ନାଁ ନ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ ସିରିଆଲ ନମ୍ବର ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଯୋଉଟା
କାହାର ଅପରେସନ ମନେକର 10:30 ବେଳେ 10:30 ବେଳେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିବ କାହାର ଅପରେସନ 11ଟା ବେଳକୁ ସେଗୁଡା ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ହେଇପାରିବ
କଷ୍ଟ ପଡିବ
I'll find out what logistics.
ସେଇ କଥା ତ କହିବେ ଫାଇଣ୍ଡ ଆଉଟ୍ ବୋଲି ଏତେ ଯୁକ୍ତି
ମୁଁ ତ କିଛି କହିନି।
ସାର୍ ପେଜ 10 ଟା ସାର୍ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ସାର୍ ବାଥରୁମ ଅଛି ସେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ୱାଶରୁମ ସେଇ ଓପିଟି ଫ୍ରଣ୍ଟ ରେ ତ ସବୁ ଓପିଟି ସାଇଡ ରେ ସବୁଗୁଡା ସାର୍ ଓପନ ଡୋର୍ସ ସେଟା ସଜେସନ ଦବ ନା ଆମେ କରିଦଉଛୁ କହିବ ନା ସବୁ ହେଲା ସବୁ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ମିଛରେ ଯାଇନ ଏତେ କଥା କହ 12ଟା ଠାରୁ ନାଇଁ 10ଟା ଠାରୁ 2ଟା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଝାଳ ନାଳ ବହିଗଲା
ଏଗୁଡାକ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ୱାଶରୁମ ଗୁଡାକ ଏଗୁଡା କୋଉ କାହାର
Say OPD rest sit side.
ସାଇଡ
It doesn't have a door.
କାହିଁ ସାର୍ ଯୋଉଟା ସାର୍
Reveals your lordship.
Female toilet construction is.
ଫିମେଲ ଟଏଲେଟ ନାହିଁ ସେ କହୁଛି ବାହାରେ ବୁଝୁଛନ୍ତି କି କଥା ଗୁଡା
Toilets can be earmarked for ladies. But
Oh, no.
anyhow, you don't have a door.
ଏଥିରେ ସେ କାହିଁ ଯୁକ୍ତି କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର ସାଙ୍ଗରେ କଣ ଡୋର ଲଗେଇବା ପାଇଁ କିଛି ହେଇନଥିଲା ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ
Professor Sarpati, these are the washrooms.
No, sir, those are the male urinals.
Beg your pardon?
Sir, those are the male urinals which
So
were,
male urinals do not require a door.
sir, those doors were there, but those doors are broken and they are usually the plastic doors taken away by thieves. And
Taken away by thieves.
Very good.
sir, always the taps and the doors are always taken away by thieves.
DCP has stated that
No, when you reported this,
Sir, after I have visited that with the High Court committee and I inquired why the doors are not there.
I don't understand.
Then I came to know that whenever the door is being put up there, they are always taken away by thieves or broken by the patient.
so this has been, according to you, this has been going on for quite some time. So this is not the first time that you have put a door and door has gone missing. So when is the last time the SCB has lodged a report regarding this?
No report has been lodged, sir.
Then how do you expect the police personnel to know it? And we find it very strange, Professor, that you
Now
I do not know,
we'll take some remedial
for
measures so
male,
that it
male
will not
urinal,
slip.
no door is necessary. The basic.
ନାହିଁ କଣ ଦେଖିଲୁ security photo.
And there is, and if you say that that's only for male urinals, then there is no washroom for
in
females.
gynecology department the same condition. Same condition.
who is looking after the security arrangement in the SCBMC?
Nirakar security service.
Security ବାଲା ସେଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି
Professor,
Sir,
who is looking after the security arrangement?
sir, Nirakar Security Service is giving this
An outsourcing agency.
outsourcing agency.
He wants to substantiate his problem.
Just
Regarding your display, regarding installation of display boards, then it's counted for the state of the night.
କେତେ କଷ୍ଟ ସାର୍ ଝାଳ ନାଳ କି ଚାଲୁଛୁ ସାର୍ ଆଗ ଥର ନେବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ନହେଲେ ହବନି ସାର୍
ମୁଁ ସବୁଆଡେ ଯିବି
Mr. Naik, when you can appraise this court regarding the display boards?
next 2 weeks.
You have a meeting with the professors, sit down and sort it out. Because even that medicine OPD and other things, they are saying that it is not, they are not displaying. It's not serving the purpose. Regarding the display boards.
Names of the doctors he listed, of these patients. Name of the doctors not reflected, doctors who are say no particular day charges, that should be displayed, and also serial number of the patients. That the outdoor ticket number, so that.
Regarding the installation of display boards to give information, to give relevant information regarding the patients whose turn has come, and the doctor and the doctor who is to treat them. It is stated that the display boards are no such information is available in the display boards. Accordingly, the Learned Counsel for the state seeks a short adjournment to apprise this court regarding the steps to be taken in this regard to ensure that all relevant informations are displayed in the board, so that it would facilitate the patients to approach the particular doctors, and the orders of patients for treatment in their seriatic is not disturbed. A photograph has been attached to the report of the Advocates Committee indicating toilets in front of the OPD registration counter.
Super specialty OPD, sir.
Yes,
Computerized.
Super specialty OPD.
Super specialty OPD registration counter. Evidently, those toilets which are supposed to be male, to be used by gentlemen, have no doors, and there is no urinal facility, it is stated, for the female patients, and it is indeed shocking that there is no doors, and the minimum dignity that is required is not being maintained. And when a query was made to the Professor Satpathy, he says that though the doors were there, they are being stolen repeatedly, and assures that necessary corrective steps will be taken. And it is also brought to this notice of this court that security of the CBMCH has been outsourced. Who is which is that agency?
Nirakara Security Service.
And is now vested with one Nirakar Security. The superintendent is called upon to take up the matter with the security agency to ensure that the doors which are to be installed within a week, hence are not again stolen, and is such theft is claimed. Necessary action for lodging complaint with the local police shall be taken up. And it is indeed surprising that shall be removed free of cost. And if the doors which have to be installed within 3 days hence are again stolen, the same shall be installed at the cost of the security agency. And it is indeed shocking that no complaint till date has been lodged with the police for theft of the doors as stated.
You visited that gynae?
Yes.
No.
For the
Toilet nahi na, toilet or door nahi.
toilet,
Gynecology department. No, we are talking about gynecology.
Gynecology, there is no toilet.
no, ma'am. For the female attendants or female, there is no toilet. Absolutely toilet, my lord, I'll tell you. There, the site where they are all staying, my lord, the attendant site, there is no toilet facilities. It is far off.
Toilet in gynec department.
In a very distressed condition.
Sir, I don't remember, sir. I have to inquire and I'll let you know. Because I had not been to the OPD with the honorable committee members. I don't remember.
We have given a
Gynae
detailed
department
report,
does
my
not
lord,
have a
about the
toilet.
gynae.
Madam, please tell us.
Are you sure gynae department does not have a toilet?
One toilet.
Outside, my lord. Outside, my lord.
Attendant.
So,
And
which is
the toilet is in a very distressed condition.
distress concern far away, not.
Not near, my lord. If the resting site is here,
Two part-
with the,
facilities.
The member of the advocates committee with that, so Ms. Padmalaya.
Padmalaya,
Padmalaya Mahapatra. She's also an office bearer now.
Yes,
my lord.
my lord, three lady advocate visited.
Who are the other two?
My lord,
Kajal.
Saswat Patnaik,
Saswat
Sati Patnaik,
Kajal
Kajal
Sahu.
along with
The Mr. S. Pasnaik and
Saswata Patnaik.
and Kajal sir.
Kajal Sahu visited the gynae ward in terms of the order passed by this court. It is submitted by Ms. Mahapatra, who is present in court, that the gynecology department does not have any separate toilets for male and female attendants and patients. Attendants.
Pissing. But they don't have any, department requirement for that.
There has only one toilet which caters to the, which caters to the needs of the patients, and there is no separate toilet for the attendant. And it is submitted that the condition of the toilet is deplorable and very unhygienic, and there is water connectivity is also not there. The state of the affairs of the gynecology department is indeed, if I stated is correct, is indeed shocking to say the least. This court patients and they can use the patient. This has to be very difficult. For patients.
This should be our priority basis of the series.
This matter will be taken up on 15th of November 2025 by the said date.
You complete it. Separate toilet for the ladies and what's
The SC,
Pani
Superintendent SCB FCH will make all endeavors to ensure that at least two toilets which are functional in all aspects are provided in the gynecology ward, one for the patients and one for the attendants, one for the patients, females, and one for the attendants. Ideally, there should be three. Three crore. Two for the male and female attendants and one earmark for patients. Yeah. Say report and this court expects the government also to issue necessary instructions in this regard, so that the basic minimum facility is provided to the patients and attendants of both the gynecology ward as well as the OPDs of the OPD registration center. Patients and attendants visiting OPD registration center.
Madam, there are other problems in gynae also.
It is say page 3 रे हम report रे 2 point number 2. That it is found that the patients and their attendants were standing in the line, though there are some places created to sit, that is small veranda pindi. The available facility for sitting is inadequate.
We have noted down it.
Sir.
In order, and we have also
Sir, say the page 10.
that suggestion you have handed over. He has to
Sir,
apprise this court about the steps taken.
sir.
ये जो आपण से कहउछंती ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ ସେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଟା ଦେଲେ ନା
report ଟା sir।
ଏଣ୍ଟର ୱିଥ କଲର ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ ସାର୍ ଠିଆ ହଉଛନ୍ତି
ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଅଛି
ସେ ଆପାର୍ଟ ଫ୍ରମ ଦିସ୍ ଟଏଲେଟ ରେ ଯୋଉ ଡୋର ନାହିଁ ସେ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଠି କି ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ଆଉ ଆଟେଣ୍ଡାଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ ଇନ୍ ଦି କ୍ୟୁ ତାଙ୍କର ସେଠି ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ଯଦି ବସିବା ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ମଝିରେ ମଝିରେ ଗୋଟେ ଆରେଞ୍ଜମେଣ୍ଟ କରାନ୍ତା
ସିନିୟର
ହେଲେ ଯୋଉ ଘଣ୍ଟା ଘଣ୍ଟା ଧରି ଛିଡା ହେଉଛନ୍ତି particularly ସିନିୟର ସିଟିଜେନ ମାନେ ଏତେ ଅସୁବିଧା ଫେସ୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡନ୍ତି ସେ କପି ଅଫ ଦି ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫ୍ସ ଗୁଡାକ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ଜାଗା ଅଛି
ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କିଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଯଦି appropriate
Space
sitting
ଅଛି।
arrangement
Space-
can be done.
The space ଅଛି
huge problem with regard to mosquitoes everywhere in that huge problem that either semane there is something with mosquito oil poduni ki kon there is a huge problem with regard to that.
ତାପରେ ଆମେ ଆସିବା ଗାଇନିଂ ଖାଡେ ଆସିବା ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟରେ
Gynec रे भी अलगा भी problem अच्छे my lord they have highlighted.
Whatever you have mentioned, we have mentioned that. But please
Sir, I
give
would
that
say-
pen drive to us. also
sir
that.
ପେଣ୍ଡ ଦିଆ ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସାର୍ ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟ ଉପରେ that is a very alarming situation
One unit ରେ କଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ?
ଆମେ ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ସାର୍ ଦେଇଛୁ ସାର୍ ଇନ୍ ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟ ସେଠି ସାର୍ ମୁଁ କହିଦଉଛି ସାର୍ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ ସାର୍ ଭେରି ସ୍ମଲ୍ ସଜେସନ୍ ଗାଇନିଂଟା ବି ଦେଇଦେଇଥାଉ
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଆଗରୁ ଏବେ ଯୋଉଟା ରିପୋର୍ଟ
ଏବେ
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ଆମେ-
ଯୋଉ ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫ
ସାର୍ ଆମେ ତିନିଟା ଦେଇଛୁ ଗୋଟେ ସାର୍ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସରିଲା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସାର୍ ଗାଇନିଂ ଉପରେ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ କଣ ସେ ୟୁନିଟଟା କଥା କହୁଛୁ
ସେ ଯୋଉ newborn SNC
ଏସେନ୍ସିଓ ସେଇଟା ସାର୍ ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ ଏଇଟା ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟଟା ଗୋଟେ
ସେଇଟା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି କାହିଁ କୋଉଠି ବନ ୟୁନିଟ ର
ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ପ୍ଲିଜ ସାର୍
ଯୋଉଟା ସବୁ ଇଏ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପେନ୍ ଡ୍ରାଇଭ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଅଛି ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଲିଷ୍ଟଟା ହଉଛି ସାର୍ କଜ୍ ଲିଷ୍ଟରେ ଥିଲା ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ ପଢିଲୁ ସେକେଣ୍ଡଟା କଜ୍ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ ସାର୍ ଏଟା ବିକଜ ଅଫ ଦ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାନ୍ସ ଏଜେନ୍ସି ସେଟା ସାର୍ ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟଟାକୁ ୱି ହାଭ୍ ଭିଜିଟେଡ୍ ସେ ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟରେ ସାର୍ କଣ ହେଇଛି ଯୋଉମାନେ ସବୁ 90% ଏଭବ ଯୋଉମାନେ ବର୍ନ ଇଞ୍ଜୁରିଜ ସେମାନେ ସାର୍ ଆସି ଗୋଟିଏ ରୁମରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଇସୋଲେସନରେ ଦେହ କିନ୍ତୁ କଥା ହଉଛି ସାର୍ ଏଠି ସିଏ ଯଦି ଜଣେ ଲୋକ ସେଠି ଟ୍ରିଟମେଣ୍ଟ ହବ ଆଉ ଯଦି ସେକେଣ୍ଡ 99% ବା 95% ଏଭବରେ ବର୍ନ ହେଇକି ଆସିବ ଆଉ ଜାଗା ନାହିଁ ସେଠି so lots of can see these reports and born into this problem it's very small
very small my lord it is very
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে so you have now Mr. State Counsel have you received the 3 reports of the Learned Advocates Committee? 2 have been filed just now. I think one is ଗୋଟେ heading ହେଇଛି ଏଇଟା କୋଉ ଇଏର
First report that dealing kare that is with respect to the cause list of today what are the items were there rest of during our visit was found in the
ହଁ ଏଇଟା ଯୋଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ତ ଏଇଟା ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଅଫ ଦି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କମିଟି ଅଫ ଆଡଭୋକେଟ୍ସ ଅନ୍ ଦି ଇସ୍ୟୁ ଅଫ କଭର ଆଉ ଯୋଉଥିରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫ୍ସ ରହିଛି
Just send me the soft copies at about 1:30. I haven't checked. Hard copies I'll collect.
ଗୋଟେ ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟ ସାର୍ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ସେଟା ପାଇଲେ
ଏଇଟା ବନ୍ ୟୁନିଟ ଅଛି
ସାର୍ ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟରେ ସାର୍ ଗଲା ସେଇଥିରେ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ଆମେ ଦେଇଛୁ ସାର୍ କାର୍ଡିଓଲୋଜି ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟରୁ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ ସେଇଥିରେ ସାର୍ ଅଛି ଫଟୋ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ବର୍ନ ୟୁନିଟ ସାର୍ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀ ସାର୍ ପେଜ 8 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀରେ ସାର୍ ଆମେ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ସାର୍ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ସାର୍ ଭରସା କରିକି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଡାକ୍ତର ମାନେ ସେଠି ସାର୍ ଡକ୍ଟର ଛାଡି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଭଗବାନ କା ଭରସା ତ ସିଚୁଏସନ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ Or so we can see page 8 ସେ ଯୋଉଟା ଅପରେସନ ଥିଏଟର ଯୋଉଠି ସାର୍ ଅପରେସନ ଟେବୁଲ ସେ ଅପରେସନ ଟେବୁଲ ସାର୍ ମତେ ଲାଗୁଛି ସେଇଟା ସାର୍ 40 ମସିହାରୁ ସାର୍ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀରେ ସାର୍ ଏବଂ ବାସ୍ତୁଶାସ୍ତ୍ର ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ନଲେଜ ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଜଣେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ସେ କହିଲେ ଲୋକ ମରିବାର କାରଣଟା ହଉଛି ସାର୍ ସେ ଟେବୁଲଟା ସାର୍ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ପେଜ 8
How we have seen that then.
ତା ପାଖରେ ସାର୍ ଗଦା ହେଇଛି ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ବେଡରୁମ ରେ ଯଦି ସାର୍ ଅଳିଆ ଗଦା ହବ ସାର୍ ସେ ନିଦ ବି ମାଡ଼ିବନି ରାତିରେ ବାସ୍ତୁଶାସ୍ତ୍ର କୁହେ ଏଇଟା ସାର୍ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀ ସାର୍ ଯେତିକି ସଫିଷ୍ଟିକେଟେଡ ଡକ୍ଟର ମେଡିକାଲ ଯିବେ ସାର୍ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀଟା କୋଉ ଭାବରେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ହଉଛି ଆଉ ସେ ଡାକ୍ତରଙ୍କ କଥା ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି କଣ କେମିତି ଯଦି କାହା ହାତ ଥରୁଥିବ କାହା ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଥରୁଥିବ ସେଠି ସାର୍ ଲୋକ ଅଟୋମେଟିକାଲି ମରିଯିବେ ସେଠି କିଛି ତା ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ କାଉନସିଲ କିଛି ତାପରେ
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇକି
ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ମୁଁ ଲେଖିବି କୋଉ ଡାକ୍ତରଙ୍କର ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଥରୁଛି ହାତ ଥରୁଛି ଏଇଟା ଲେଖି ହବନି
ମୁଁ କହିଲି
ନାଇଁ ସେଗୁଡା
ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ବୋଲି
we cannot write that କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ନିଜେ କହନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ଦେଖିଲେ ଫଟୋଟି ଦେଖିଲେ ଏଠି ଲୋକ ତ ଶୋଉ ଶୋଉ ମରିବ ଅପରେସନ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଆଚ୍ଛା ଇଏ କାହିଁ ସେ ଭିଡିଓଟା ଦିଅ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଟିକେ ଭିଡିଓଟା ଦିଆହେଇଥିଲା ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀରେ
ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀ ଭିଡିଓ କଣ ଦେଇଥିଲେ?
ହଁ ଦେଇଥିଲୁ ସାର୍ ଦେଇଛ ତ ଏସେନ୍ସିଉଟା ମାନେ କଣ
ନ୍ୟୁବର୍ନ କେୟାର।
ମୁଁ କିଛି ଜାଣିନି ମତେ କହିଲେ ହାତ ଦିଅ ତାପରେ ବେଡ୍ ଉପରେ ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ହାତ ଦେଲା ବେଳକୁ 4ଟା କ୍ୟାମେରାରେ ସାର୍ ଆସୁଛି ସେ ଏଡିକି ଟିକେ ଟିକେ କ୍ୟାମେରା ତାକୁ ସାର୍ ଦରକାର ସେଇଠି ସାର୍ ବଡ କ୍ୟାମେରା ନହେଲେ ସାର୍ ଜାଣିବେ କେମିତି ସାର୍ ସାର୍ ଆର୍ଟିଲାରୀ ଗୁଡା ଦେଖିଲେ ଏଇଟା ତ
এটা এসেন্স।
ଏସେନ୍ସ ହଁ ଓହୋ ଏଇଟା ଏସେନ୍ସ ସାର୍ ହଁ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଏଇଟା କହିଦେବା ଟିକେ ତାପରେ ଆମ ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ସାର୍ ଏଠି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ଏଇ ବେଡ୍ରେ ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଛୁଆଟା ବର୍ନ ଚାଇଲ୍ଡ ଗୁଡା ଦିଟା ଲେଖା ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଗୋଟିଏ ଲେଖା ରହିବା କଥା ନା କଣ
That is an incubator mylord where one child has to be brought. ଦିଟା ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ତାହେଲେ ସଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଉ ଟା ମିଳିବା କଥା
ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖ ମୋ ଦିଦିଟା କାହିଁ ସେ ଜାଗା କାହିଁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବାରଣ୍ଡାରେ ଗୋଟେ ବି ଶୋଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କାହା ମନୋଜ ମିଶ୍ର ତ ଭିତରୁ ଗଲେନି ସେ ଯୋଉ ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ ସେ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀଟା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ
ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀ କଣ ଦେଖେଇବେ?
ଦେଇଛ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଫଟୋ ଲଗେଇକି ସାର୍ କହିଛି ତ ଆଜି ଭିତରେ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଜାଣି ଦେଖିବୁ ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି କି ନାଇଁ ସେଠି
This is the OT room. Open heart surgery room. It's very strange. You see this, sir. ମାନେ ଏଇଟା ତ ପୁରା ଅସ୍ୱାସ୍ଥ୍ୟକର ପରିବେଶ ମାନେ ଏଠି କେମିତି ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ଇନଫେକ୍ସନ
ଯୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର ଗଧା ହେଇଛି ଜିନିଷ ସବୁ ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी रो जो हाइजीनिक पर्पस टिके एपट सेपट हेले ये कौन सब ताजरे You take instruction on these reports, huh?
এটা স্যার বিশ্বস্তরীয় হসপিটাল এটা হচ্ছে ওপেন হার্ট সার্জারি স্যার হচ্ছে আইসিইউ
Please give the pen drive so that we can ask the state council to obtain instruction on it. Okay. Yes, we have seen that.
Can I have one prayer, madam? Management, in all these big government hospital like AIMS and everywhere, my lord, they have this hospital management, my lord. A doctor which is who has done his PG also in that hospital management, my lord. And those persons are recruited for overall management of the hospital, my lord. It is also there in AIMS, my lord. I know it personally, my lord, that there is a management where they are equipped with those management, hospital management study, my lord. And they do that study particularly for managing the hospital. It's a specialized subject, my lord. Why SCB is not incorporating those things, my lord? Then it will be easy for adopting.
Give that in pen drive. Okay.
Sir, I got a sir small suggestion whether lordship will appreciate it or I don't know. Sir, ଆମର ମନେ କରନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଏଠି ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟରେ ଗୋଟେ କେସେସ୍ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ କେସେସ୍ ଅଛି ଏଠି ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ଆଡଭୋକେସନାଲ ହଉ ଆମେ ହଉ ସାର୍ ସେଠି ବଡ ବଡ ଲୟର ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ଦଉଛୁ ଏନଗେଜ କରୁଛୁ ଫର କେସେସ୍ ଏଠି ସାର୍ ଯଦି ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀ ହବ ସାର୍ ହ୍ୟୁଜ୍ ପଇସା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହଉଛି ସବୁ ହଉଛି ସାର୍ ସେଠି ଆମେ ବଡ ଡାକ୍ତରଙ୍କୁ ଆଣିକି କାହିଁକି ସାର୍ ଏଠି ଅପରେସନରେ କାହିଁକି ତାଙ୍କୁ ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜ ନ କରିପାରିବା ସର୍ଭିସ ସେଇ ପ୍ରୋସେସ ନାହିଁ ସେଇଟା ସାର୍ ଯଦି ହୁଅନ୍ତା ସାର୍ ହୁଅନ୍ତା ନହେଲେ ଆଡିକୁଏଟ ଡାକ୍ତର ନାହାନ୍ତି କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଆମେ ସଜେସନରେ ଦେଇଛୁ ଆଡିକୁଏଟ ଡାକ୍ତର ନାହାନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଓପନ ହାର୍ଟ ସର୍ଜରୀ ପାଇଁ ସାର୍ ମନେ କରନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ଆସିଲା କଣ ହେଲା ଆମେ ସାର୍ ବାହାରୁ ଡାକ୍ତର ଆଣିକି ଅପରେସନ ହେଇପାରିବ ଯାହା ପଇସା ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ଷ୍ଟେଟ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ତ ସାର୍ ଏନଗେଜ କରୁଛି ଲୟରଙ୍କୁ ଯାଇକି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଜାଗାରେ ସୁପ୍ରିମକୋର୍ଟରେ ବଡ ପଇସା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରି ଏଠି ଡାକ୍ତର ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କାହିଁକି ନ ହେଇପାରିବ I don't know whether it is feasible or not. Kintu sir, open heart surgery, sir, sir, a very distressing situation. Sir, sir, I remained there for half an hour. Sir, my sir.
No, that is the alarming situation.
Nice, sir.
We have already pointed out that about 1/3 death taking place this year also. So it's a very shocking thing, and we have also mentioned in the earlier order that they are to take care of all this.
ଆମେ ସଜେସନରେ କଣ ଦେଇକି ତାପରେ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ କହିଛି ସାର୍ ସେଠି ତ ଡାକ୍ତର ଛାଡନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଭରସା ଆଉ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ସେତିକି ପଟଟିଆ ଲଗାନ୍ତୁ ଯାହା ଦେଖାଯିବ ବିଶ୍ୱସ୍ତରୀୟ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ
So you took a look after these things. The various issues have been raised in the advocates committee. We are mentioning it in short, all these matters. Please give the pen drive so that otherwise it would not be possible to type it out.
Regarding to SNCU and maternity ward ଉପରେ ବି ଅଛି ଆଉ
Achi chota dekh. But you give the pen drive.
Yes, sir.
Now we are coming to that city hospital issue. The
ସାର୍ ସେ
so let the professor and others go
Ma'am,
with it.
I believe,
ସାର୍
ma'am,
ସରି ସାର୍ ସେ ଶିଶୁ ହବନି ସାର୍ ଯେ ଗ୍ଲୋ ଇଏଟା ଲାଗିଗଲାଣି ସାର୍ ସେଟା ଲାଗିଯାଇଛି ଟିକେ ଲାଇଟ୍ ଟିକେ କମ ହଉଛି ମୁଁ ଦୂରକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲି ରାତିରେ କି ସାର୍ ଦେଖାଯାଉନି ଭଲ
ଆପଣ ଆଇ ଟେଷ୍ଟିଂ କେବେ କରିବେ?
ସାର୍ ଆଇ ଅଛି ଯେ ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ସୁପରଟେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଛି ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଭଲ କି ସାର୍ ହବ ବୋଲି ତାକୁ କହିଛି
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ତ କିଛି ଡିଫେକ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ ତ?
ନା ସାର୍ ସେ କହିଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ତା ଭଲ କରିବା ପାଇଁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ହଉ ଠିକ ଅଛି। So city hospital issue ଥିଲା ଏଟା କଣ?
two issues, my lord. City hospital.
ଆଚ୍ଛା।
One was this modular OT,
Yeah.
and one was this capsule lift.
What have you stated here?
My lord, the modular OT, the first estimate that came was above 1 crore of rupees. The funds sanctioned were not up to that extent. It was revised. That revised estimate has already been given. It is now 45 lakhs, almost 46 lakhs. My lord will see on the second page. So that is under process. This has been issued yesterday, that revised proposal, and they'll take it forward. Now there is no impediment as such. Those funds have to be transferred to R&B and the work will begin immediately. That's what my instructions. The second part of that is the lift. The lift, my lords, the approval has gone to the Director of Health Services. My lord will see that on the third page. My lord. Yeah, I'm following up. They have told me that within 7 weeks in a week, they will start the necessary process. The new superintendent has taken charge yesterday. Professor Dr. Gordnaik, if I'm not wrong, he should be there online.
So when we'll place this matter, just tell us so that you will apprise us the development made, because as you said that the letter has been submitted by the superintending engineer,
My lord.
R&B division number 1.
My lord.
So far as this lift is concerned,
My lord.
that is 25 lakhs and all,
My lord.
and that has been addressed to Director of Health Service Odisha to obtain approval.
My lord.
So this is one aspect. The other thing is that
Modular OT.
modular OT.
I-
So there also you have stated that the estimate has been submitted by the superintending engineer R&B, and the work must be completed as per the approval of the fund by of so and so. Estimate need to be revised and submit to DMO from superintendent DHS Cutter for further process.
That estimate has been revised, my lord.
It has already been submitted on 22/10.
My lord, the revised estimate has been submitted here. So after 4 weeks, my lord will post this matter. I'll give the developments.
Last two. Instructions will be there.
And council for the state called upon to obtain instructions regarding the follow-up steps to be taken pursuant to the submission estimate for administrative approval relating to renovation of the existing IoT to modular IoT and for installation of G+1 lift with ARD system. Accordingly, this matter
It would be taken up.
My lord. My lord. Okay.
Now the next issue is this Taladanda Canal.
My lord.
This matter was whether the CMC
Commissioner to be there.
and city engineer is there.
And
রিপোর্ট কোন ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ ସେ ତ
Additional commissioner, my lord, is there.
Them to appear.
Additional commissioner is there, my lord.
And what about that city engineer is here?
He is probably,
Is not here.
he is not there.
Acha. So this matter was taken off on 31/7/2025 relating to the clearance of garbage in front of Urban Hut and also the vicinity and in and around the box drains.
Man,
You have stated on that day that 25 numbers of personnel, including sweepers, loaders, drivers, and security personnel, have been provided for sweeping and transportation of garbage. And you also stated that paver blocks have been completed to the extent of 75%
my lord.
the assigned length. And since the beautification and expansion of the work of Taladanda Canal is being progressed slowly by the executing agency EPIL, a reminder sent by CMC on 10/6/25 to the executive director EPIL to expedite the work. Otherwise, the work order would be cancelled and a fresh tender would be invited for the said purpose. This was now today's our nodal officer. We have taken a you have engaged 25% sweepers, loaders, Urban Hut area. The Urban Hut area.
ଗାର୍ବେଜ ଗଦା ହେଇଛି ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ତ କାଲି ଯାଇଥିଲି
ନାଇଁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆଜି ତ
ଟ୍ରକ୍ ଲାଇନ ଲାଗିଛି ମାନେ ଏପଟେ ଏ
ସେ ଯୋଉ
ସେ ସାଇଡ୍
Urban Hut ର
ଦେଖିବା ଫଟୋ ବାସ୍ ଏଇ ଅଳ୍ପ ଦେଖାଉଛି
that is not that. Doing another. ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଏଇଟା Urban Hut ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଜଷ୍ଟ ପଜ ପରେ ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା ଆପଣ କରିଥିଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର CMC କମିଶନର ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଏ ଯୋଉ ଏଇ ବ୍ଲକ ଗୁଡାକ 75% କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ହେଇଯାଇଛି. Now you see this is the stretch from that Jobra to that Urban Hut area. See the condition. Hala? Carry on. This is photograph taken today. Time is given by the nodal officers they have taken. How you are making a statement, just pause for a moment. You are making a statement that road work has been completed to 95%, 90%. This paver so and so has been completed 75% on this Taladanda. See this condition. How such a statement have been made in court and we are recording it.
Well,
it's not that we are not recording it. So that the Chhatra Bazar area dekha.
ସାର୍ ଇଏ ତ କମ ଦେଖାଉଛି ମତେ ସକାଳୁ ଯାଇଥିଲେ କି 4:30 ବେଳେ ଇଏ ସାର୍ ଆହୁରି ପ୍ରବଳ କାଲି ଯାଇଛି
ସେ ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫ ଗୁଡାକ ଯୋଉ ଆସିଥିଲା
ଟିକେ ଭଲି ଟିକେ ଫଟୋଟା ତ କାଢନ୍ତୁ ସେଠି
ଏଇରେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଇଏ ଛତ୍ର ବଜାରରେ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଠି କି 25 ଜଣ ଲୋକ ଏନଗେଜ କରିଛନ୍ତି loaders, drivers, security guard. So all those photographs, as you video, they are all taken today by our nodal officer Patithile Kagu. Saman Neikin Aschandi. कौन काटी को जो कौन से
क्या सुनी के लिए
तापर नेक्स्ट फोटोग्राफ
फोटो डिस्प्ले होने का
अब वजह से कि ओवरलैपिंग है
तापर और वीडियो थिला
এটা গাড়িটা এইট শুনছেন না সেম
The full display 9. Ah, that's it. See. It pull down.
How would it come? You see this photograph. This is এটা হচ্ছে from that place which is called stop karate stop. If you come from Samrat cinema side, you go to Noa Bazaar. Right from the tinta part re divide is. Gote part hochi apankar Katak switch stall to Jobra. Gote part. Pivot block ro dekhile au Chhatra Bazaar to dekhile ko type avastha hai. Joটি ଆପଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି 25 ଜଣ daily engage ହଉଛନ୍ତି. This part is also another, it is from Samrat cinema to this the Naya Bazaar actually. ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଆମର tradition ଅନୁଯାୟୀ ଆମର କାର୍ତ୍ତିକ ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣିମାରେ as you know that either ଲୋକମାନେ ସେ ଡଙ୍ଗା ଭସା ବା ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଇଏ କରନ୍ତି ମହାନଦୀ ଇଏରେ କରନ୍ତି ବା କାଠ ଯୋଡ଼ିକି ଯାଆନ୍ତି ନଚେତ ସେ ଏଠିକି ତାଳଦଣ୍ଡା କେନାଲରେ ସେମାନେ ଇଏ କରନ୍ତି ଆଉ particularly ସେ ଯୋଉ ପଞ୍ଚୁକ 5 ଦିନ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେମାନେ ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜ କରନ୍ତି. That is a tradition. ଏଠି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏଠି এই এরিয়া গুড়াক দেখুন কোন টাইপর বুশ হয়ে যাইছে মানে রাইট ফ্রম দি স্টার্টিং. So it is next to impossible for any person to come to that place to the to approach the
canal embankment again
and lighting nahi total. And semane used to get up at 4 o'clock. Semane seti gadhei kini 5 din particularly hobbies or jo huए जो पंचुक ସେମାନେ ଯାଆନ୍ତି ସବୁ. think ରାତିରେ ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ଇଏ ହେଇଛି ସ୍ନେକ୍ସ ବି ଥିବେ ତା ଦେହରେ. Entire stretch right from Samrat cinema ରୁ you take from
ମାତୃଭବନ ଦେଇକି ଆଗ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ
ପୁରା ନୂଆ ବଜାର ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ.
ସାର୍ ସେଠି ବି ସେମାନେ ତାର ଆମେ ସାର୍
ପ୍ରୋସିଡ କର
ଆମେ ସାର୍ ଯୋଉ ବ୍ୟାରିକେଡ ବି କରିଥିଲେ ସେ ବ୍ୟାରିକେଡ ବି ଭାଙ୍ଗି ସାରିଲାଣି ଏବେ ତା ଭିତରେ ବି ପଶିକି
ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି କୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର ମାନେ it is almost inaccessible to that water. ମାନେ ଯଦି ଯିବ ଜଣେ ରାତିରେ 4ଟା 4:30 ବେଳେ ଜଣେ ଉଠିକିନି ଯିବ ଏଇ ଯୋଉଟା ସବୁ ଗଦା ହେଇଛି ସାଣ ପଜ ତ ଏ ଟାଇପ ର ତାକୁ immediately କୁହନ୍ତୁ you take steps for cleaning. ଆଉ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ paver blocks ku taku complete karantu. Se jo you said that on that day you have made a statement that if that EPIL is not able to complete it, then the work order would be cancelled and fresh tender would be invited for the said purpose. So till that you have not done anything. The same person continues. And this is the state of affairs.
Deputy Commissioner Sanitation is slow.
And in the newspaper, you see in the Times of India, the news has been reported that garbage piled on Katak Space affects commuters. The news is like this for the today's newspaper. For the past 3 months, heaps of garbage have been dumped along the 2 kilometers Taladanda Canal Road near settlement office in Jobra here, which has turned into an eyesore and health hazard for commuters and residents. The Katak Municipal Corporation workers collected garbage from the colonies but dumped it on the canal road. They do not even lift it later. The stretch is unbearable, especially in the evening. And they have stated that the health officials have been multiple times they have informed and they have promised to clear up the waste and they have that canal road has now become a dumping ground. Another thing you see, the cattle and the stray dogs feed on the garbage pile, and it is causing frequent accidents on the strays. The entire road has turned into a danger zone because of the waste dump. This is the news item, today's news item. So, yes, who is they are from the
Additional Commissioner, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Commissioner, Additional Commissioner.
ନମସ୍କାର ସାର୍।
କଣ ଆପଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି? ଆପଣ ତିନିଟା କଥା ଆମେ ପଚାରୁଛୁ। ଅର୍ବାନ ହାଟରେ ଆପଣ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଇଥିଲେ 31/7/25 ତାରିଖରେ ଯେ 25 ଜଣ ଲୋକ ସେଠି ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି, ସୁଇପର ହଉଛନ୍ତି 16 ଜଣ, ତା ଛଡା ଲୋଡର୍ସ, ଡ୍ରାଇଭର, ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ପର୍ସନାଲ ଏମିତି ଏନଗେଜ କରିଛନ୍ତି। ଆଜିର ଫଟୋ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଲେ କୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର କଣ୍ଡିସନ ରେ ଅଛି ସେ ସୁଇପର ମାନେ, କଣ ସେଠି କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ଯଦି କଣ୍ଡିସନ ରେ ରହିଛି ସେ ରୋଡ, ଇଏ ଗୋଟେ କଥା। ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ କଥା ହଉଛି ସେ ପେଭର ବ୍ଲକ ଆପଣଙ୍କର CMC commissioner made a statement that 75% has been completed. So today's photographs have been shown, video clippings have been shown. I think 5 or 10% have been completed, rest have not been completed. Similar statement was made also about the road completion, that 90% roads have been completed. And the members of the bar also expressed that no, it is not 95%, maybe 9%. And what we found, and these are the state of affairs. Colony Bituru Anigini Apono Taladonda Canal side Rasta Upere Taku se Sabu Pokuchanti, se Gai Kukuro Taku Neikini Rasta Upere Tanuchanti, Taku Utwauni Setu, se Lokomane local residents upon complain Kurchan, health officer Konamanaku, Tankor Kichi Suna Jauni. So this is the news item which is published in Times of India today.
Sir.
What you are doing?
Sir, Commissioner Madam Sir Bhubaneswar Jaijanti convention attend kariya pai ma'am honorable court ko concern ko dekhi ma'am regular basis re eta ko monitor korchunti amar je nuwa pila go deputy commissioner sanitation daitwa achi, he is also actively doing the work. Honorable court ko concern sir mo amar commissioner ma'am ko kahibi ebon DC sanitation
जो ये सब दायित्व कहार ये जो पेवर ब्लॉक ठीक टाइम रे ठीक पड़िबो, से जो रास्ता रे से जो अलिया आनिकिनी विभिन्न गार्बेज आनी गदा करचंती से केमती उठिबो लोक मानकर इनकन्वीनियंस होबनी, ये दायित्व कहार सब?
सीएमसी रो दायित्व।
सीएमसी रो सीएमसी का को असाइन करचन ना, सीएमसी माने किए दायित्व सिटी इंजीनियर ना किए?
हमरो सैनिटेशन गार्बेज उठेबा इसी सैनिटेशन को दायित्व, पेवर ब्लॉक कंस्ट्रक्शन सिटी इंजीनियरिंग को दायित्व।
Sanitation melons is deputy commissioner sanitation is in charge and the paver block city engineer in charge.
कौन पेवर ब्लॉक कौन है? 75% कंप्लीट है ना? बड़ी जी
सर मिछो कोई चलचंती हमें टॉयलेट चलछु।
Where is that sanitation person?
Sanitation does a deputy commissioner. Sanitation is
He is the deputy, he is the additional.
ये additional commissioner sir.
So where is the deputy sanitation?
Deputy commissioner sanitation option jodi daki do na immediately.
You see this Taladonda canal inside a city is a gote god एमती पाइबेनी गोटे सहर भितर गोटे केनाल तार ब्यूटिफिकेशन हेले तार को टाइप रो एडवांटेज माने यदि प्रॉपर्ली मेंटेन करिवे तार से कटक सिटी को केते से ये करिवो त आपण जानि पर नांती। हां गोटे बोट क्लब ता हितला, से बोट क्लब रो कोन वर्तमान स्टेटस?
किछि नाही सर नष्ट है।
बोट क्लब रे सेते बेले कहले पानी कमी जाई, वर्तमान तो पानी अछि। Boat club कौन पाई चालूनी? That would be an added attraction for the people who will be coming to see बाली यात्रा। कौन पाई सेटा बंद हिची?
लाइटिफिकेशन और लाइटिंग हवा कथा सेटा बंद होला। अब डायरेक्शन अच्छी है गुरु।
कितने थोड़ा से मैटर सब टेक अप है कि नहीं डायरेक्शन अब ऑर्डर हो आपण बोट क्लब को हाँ ठीक अच्छी पानी शॉर्टेज होला, इट्स ऑल राइट। वर्तमान तो पानी रही, पानी तो अच्छी, बोट तो रही, ताले बोट क्लब फंक्शन करनी कहीं सेठी जोब्रा पाखरे जो बोट क्लब टा अछि
problem with the boats.
Tourism department, I'll find out.
tourism department,
Tourism.
tourism
Fine.
secretary.
ଏଇଟା ଏଇଟା ଆମେ ରଖୁଛୁ ଆପଣ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଇଏ କରିକିନି ଆଉ ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି କୁହନ୍ତୁ ତାକୁ ସେ ପେଭର ବ୍ଲକ ଯୋଉ ଅଛି କାମ ତାକୁ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟ କରିବେ
ମାଲି
ନମ୍ବର 1 ନମ୍ବର 2 ସେ ଯୋଉ ଗାର୍ବେଜ ସବୁ ଗଦା ହଉଛି ତାକୁ ଟାଇମଲି କ୍ଲିୟରାନ୍ସ କରିକିନି ତାର ଫଟୋ ଆପଣ ଦେବେ
ମାଲି
ନେକ୍ସଟ ଡେଟ୍ ରେ ହେଲା
ମାଲି
ଆଣ୍ଡ ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ କଥା ହେଲା ସେ ଯୋଉ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସ୍ ଟା କଥା କୁହାଉଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଯୋଉଠିକି it is not accessible to the water.
ମାଲି
The people will face immense difficulty in view of this Kartika Purnima.
ମାଲି
That entire stress should be clear.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Light nahi, step to nahi, light nahi. ଏ ଟାଇପ ର କଣ୍ଡିସନ ରେ କଣ ହବ ତାଙ୍କର ଯଦି ସେ ଆସି ଡଙ୍ଗା ବସିବା ପାଇଁ କେମିତି ଡଙ୍ଗା ବସିବେ ଏପା ଯୋଉ ପଞ୍ଚୁକ 5 ଦିନ ଆସନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଗାଧେଇକିନି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ମାନେ ଦେବାଳୟକୁ ବୁଲନ୍ତି କେମିତି ସେମାନେ କଣ ଇଏ କରିବେ କାରଣ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ଦି ମେନ୍ ଯୋଉମାନେ ନ ଯାଇ ପାରିବେ ମହାନଦୀ ବା କାଠ ଯୋଡିକୁ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ଦି ଓନ୍ଲି ଅଲ୍ଟରନେଟିଭ ଥିଙ୍ଗ ପାଣି ଅଛି ବଟ୍ ସେମାନେ ଯାଇପାରିବେନି କାରଣ ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ସିଚୁଏସନ ଅଛି you do it from tomorrow onwards, you do it and clear it within a week. Reflect it in the order.
Sir, I got a small matter. It was Baljatra very recently. ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଥିରେ ସାର୍ କଣ ହେଇଛି ନା ବିନା ଟେଣ୍ଡରରେ ଶୌଚାଳୟ ସଫେଇ ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ସାର୍ ସେତେଟା ଟଏଲେଟ ସେମାନେ ଅଣ୍ଡରଟେକ୍ ସାର୍ ସଫା ଆଦୌ ହବନି ମୋର ଦେନ୍ 10 to 15 ଲାଖ କି ଆହୁରି ବେଶୀ
ଆପଣ ଆଜି କଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ତାଳଦଣ୍ଡା କେନାଲ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଗୁଡାକ ଆସିଛି ହେଡିଂ ରେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ହେଡିଂ ରେ ଅଛି for beautification and expansion of Taladanda Canal, we have asked you to submit the affidavit in all these items. Number 2 is beautification of Taladanda Canal, Taladanda Canal Boat Club, wire mesh fencing, damage footpath, both side of the. एवढा कर आपण कोण फाइल करछन एजी रिपोर्ट
सर वर्तमान सुधा भी सर माने गाड़ी 4 व्हीलर सर लंबा है कि रहउची एकदम क्यू है कि पूरा एकदम दी पड़ता
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଖାଲି ଏଗୁଡାକ ମାନେ ବନେଇ ଚୁନେଇ କିନି ଲେଖିଦେଲେ କିଛି ଲାଭ ନାହିଁ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟି ଆଜିର ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଏସବୁ ଆଣିକିନି ଦେଲେ ଆପଣ ଏତେ ଲୋକ ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଏମିତି ଅଳିଆ ଉଠଉଛନ୍ତି ସିଏ ଉଠଉଛନ୍ତି ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ
ନଟ୍ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ
ଲେଖିବାଟା ବଡ ସୁନ୍ଦର ମାନେ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ଦେଇଦେବେ ବଟ୍ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲି କଣ ହଉଛି ଏ ଭିଡିଓ କହୁଛି
तालदंडा केनाल सर जो इश्यू सर बसे है सर चलछि प्रत्येक माने गोटे गोटे डेट रे तालदंडा केनाल एंड ब्यूटिफिकेशन ऑफ बोथ द साइड्स
सेही एडवोकेट्स माने जाइकिनी देखिले से वायर मेश फेंसिंग हला आपनकर बोर्ड कोटे लगेई देले कोन एठी गाड़ी रखंतु नै केते गोडा के जगह रे तापरे पेवर ब्लॉक कहबे बोली कर देले मार देले स्टेटमेंट जे 75% कंप्लीट हेछि देखिले स्टेटमेंट कोन हेछि हां सेमती 25टा लोक कौन लगे दीचन से कौन आउटसोर्सिंग है ना कौन आउटसोर्सिंग है तार पैसा नहीं जाउथिबो ना प्रत्येक दिन से हिसाब करी पैसा नउथिबो
सब सर
25टा लोकर पैसा से नहीं जाउथिबो आ देखिले तो ए टाइप रो अछि
हैंड इन ग्लोव इस सब किछि कोन है सर परंपरा
की आज जो आछंती ना कौन
एडिशनल कमिश्नर
मिस्टर एडिशनल कमिश्नर सर the person who is in charge of that sanitary जैसे जो urban hatter जो garbage जो उठुनी से जे नेइची contractor who is in charge of that ask him to do the needful it to be cleaned properly सेठी हजार लोक प्रत्येक दिन आसुचंती जो टाइप आपण देखिले जो फोटो देखला से दुर्गंध होउथिबो सेठी बुला गाई गोरु बुलुचंदी कुकुर बुलुचंदी पड़िले आसीबे एंड people are visiting that place for purchase of vegetables every day सकाळ 6टा रु राती 11टा पर्यंत लोक लागिचंदी शह शह लोक जाउचंदी
These details I don't know kindly have a look at आत्र को देइथले but somehow because of lack of time this could not be taken up ठीक देले
आउटसोर्सिंग रे सर जो माने अछंती से माने सब गोटे ड्रेस पिनबा अछन सर आइडेंटिफाई हेबे जे माने दीज आर द आउटसोर्सिंग पीपल ओसा जानि होनी हां कोन मात्र हां जी सर से माने सब सफा करिया अछंती जीन पिंधि के अछंती सर बनिया
दउछ Come to page 2, my lords, of that
affidavit.
again.
Give it in
Report again. Page 2, my lords, is relevant.
ଖାଲି ରୋଜି ପିକ୍ଚର ଦଉଛ ଆଉ
କିଛି ରୋଜି picture ଦଉନି, ଖାଲି fact.
ଏଇଟା କଣ?
This sanitation work, that the details of how that work is to be conducted and how it is being conducted is there in that report.
ରୋଜି ପିକ୍ଚର
କିଛି ରୋଜି
ଏମାନେ କଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଏତେ ଟଙ୍କା ଦିଆହେଇଛି ମନ୍ଥଲି ଦିଆହେଇଛି 60 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ସେ ନବ ଜାଗୃତି ୱେଲଫେୟାର ଇଏ ର
ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହଉଥିବ।
ଆଉ ଜୋନ୍ 6 ର 54 lakhs ମନ୍ଥଲି।
ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଥର ଯାଇଥିଲି ସାର୍ ତାଙ୍କ ଘର ଆଗରେ ପୁରା ଅଳିଆ ଗଦା ହେଇଛି ସଫା ହଉ।
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଛତ୍ର ବଜାର ଟା କୋଉ ଜୋନ୍ ଭିତରେ ଅଛି?
କୋଉଟା ଡେପୁଟି କମିଶନ ସବୁ ଅଲଗା ଥିଲେ।
Additional commissioner ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ? Additional commissioner knows under which zone the Chhatra Bazaar comes.
Sanitation should know କୋଉ zone ରେ ଆସୁଛି, but
So you know that ଏ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଅଗଷ୍ଟ ମାସରେ ଥିଲା, ଅଗଷ୍ଟ ମାସରୁ ଆଜି ଫିକ୍ସ ଅଫ୍ ହେଇଥିଲା, ଆଜି ଲିଷ୍ଟ ରେ ଅଛି। ଏ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଆଡଭାନ୍ସ କପି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ତଳେ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି। In spite of that, nobody is.
ଆର ସପ୍ତାହ ଆସୁ ସାନିଟେସନ
We are bringing this matter again next week.
sanitation so that's it.
Public money କଣ ଆପଣ ମାନେ 60 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଜୋନ୍ ରେ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି, କୋଉଠି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି 54 lakhs ପବ୍ଲିକ ମନି। monthly contract.
If 59 wards divided into 6 zones ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି, କୋଉ ward ଆସିବ ନାହିଁ।
if that is, I'll get that information.
Who is answerable for this?
The sanitation is directly in charge of sanitation.
He is also in meeting today.
Next date, my lords, let him give all details, he'll be present.
No, where is he now? Yes, Mr. Additional Commissioner, where is the Deputy Commissioner?
Sir, Assistant Commissioner Sanitation is present.
No, এটা কাহার দায়িত্ব?
It is a Deputy Commissioner Sanitation ko daitwa.
କୋଉଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି?
ନାହାନ୍ତି sir ଏବେ।
ନାହାନ୍ତି ମାନେ?
Assistant Commissioner Sanitation ko ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି sir। କଣ ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି sir?
ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି ମାନେ?
Assistant Commissioner ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ sir present ଅଛନ୍ତି।
Where is the Deputy Commissioner? Mr. Additional Commissioner, we want to know where is the Deputy Commissioner? Has he reported for duty today or is he on leave?
ସେ sir କଲେକ୍ଟରଙ୍କ ଅଫିସ ଯାଇଥିଲେ, ଫେରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏବେ sir। ବାଲିଯାତ୍ରା
We'll ask the collector then. ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ନା sanitation matter ଟା take up ହବ ବୋଲି? Then what is this delegation?
You have a council also here. The council is present. He say that X has gone to this place, Y has gone to this place. This case has been fixed 2.5 months back in the month of August. The case was fixed to today. This type of officer को जदि आपण रखिबे सब से काम जहा हबो जणा पड़े।
Next time I will ensure his presence. Ladies को कहीं कुछ
तांको दरमा दिया होची, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हेची, माने ऑफिस रे बोलती स्पॉट वेरिफिकेशन करना दी, काम करना दी, ଏମାନେ କଣ ପାଇଁ ସବୁ ରଖା ହେଇଛି?
କଲେକ୍ଟର ଟାଇମ୍ ମିଳିଲା ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ଆଫ୍ଟରନୁନ୍ ରେ
କଣ କହିଲି? Collector actually is not in some. ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ଖାଲି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କରିବେ ବଟ୍ ଇନ୍ absence of so and so ମୁଁ ଦେଖି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ ତ ନାହାନ୍ତି କଲେକ୍ସନ ନାହାନ୍ତି ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟେସନ ନାହାନ୍ତି ପିଲା ସବୁ ଯାଇକି ସଫା କରୁଥିଲେ ଇଏ ପଇସା କେତେ ପଇସା ସେମାନେ ନେଇଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ମନ କିଛି ସେ ଚାହାନ୍ତି ମଝିରେ ଯାହା ମାନେ ଆମେ ଯାହା ଖବର ପାଇଲୁ ସାର୍ ସ୍କୁଲ ପିଲା ଯାଇକି ସାର୍ ସଫା କଲେ ସବୁ ଅର୍ବାନ ହାଟ ପାଖରେ ସବୁ ଯାଇକି ସାର୍ ଏମାନେ ପଇସା ନେଉଛନ୍ତି ନା entire sanitation situation city is turmoil, man. And that is why they are absent today. They know that this matter is listing. But it was fixed in the month of August.
My lord. And one lady officer, Shweta, he was the charge of DC. Later on, she has been changed. To 1 month back or क्या? Ipsita Mr. Shweta. Ipsita out ला. Shweta ना. Oh Shweta थी मुझे ना. से तब change है. Ipsita का तो ला तब ना Shweta.
Council for the state. Council for the CM.
Good of sir. ये भला ऑफिसर तो कुछ
relating to sanitation arrangements in CMC. Arrangements in CMC and issues relating to Taladanda Canal and issues relating to Taladanda Canal. This matter was specifically fixed for this day, but surprisingly, the concerned official is stated to be the Deputy Commissioner of Sanitation. He is conspicuously absent. This court does not appreciate such conduct. Place this matter on 30th, on which date the Deputy Commissioner Sanitation shall be present in court to assist in the dispensation of to assist the so that the reports reports as submitted shall be considered. He is a lady or a
Gentleman. Gentleman.
That the report shall be considered in his presence. In the event the Deputy Commissioner is not present except for health reasons, this court would be constrained to take steps for ensuring his presence.
Nodal officer is called to present some videos and displayed in
The nodal officer of this court has recorded videos regarding the present state of river blocks by the side of Taladanda Canal and urban highway. The same was displayed in court. This court would like to have the response of the concerned official on the next day. Mr. Naik, in spite of all your efforts, probably we are coming to a pass where which this court never wants to. If they are taking this court for a ride, please advise them not to do it. We are once again telling, through you convey, I think Naik is representing the government. Kindly convey to your whoever they may be. Kindly convey them, let them not have any misgivings. If we want, we can parade officials here. We are absolutely not enchanted by their presence. But when we pass orders, we want the orders to be implemented.
All statements are being made in court and suppressed. Affidavits after affidavits are filed. And
Both of you are taking so much pain to defend them or to stand, but probably that is not being appreciated.
but give it in the pen drives to report.
The same sanitation has gone for a toss. Just the same is there in that sanitation. What is Krushak Bazaar? Beautification.
Krushak Bazaar situation
Krushak Bazaar, you just can't pass through that road anywhere. It's absolutely stinking. मझे किसी दिन कौन से जो अलिया उठेले सब कले again it was back to square.
After the direction of the Hon'Ble court, the issue was they have taken that garbage. Thereafter steps start. Only they are waiting to pass the order of the Hon'Ble court.
They have to do sanitation the day to day. They don't require any order.
ଆପଣ just visualize the situation. ସକାଳୁ ଆପଣ ସେ ଅର୍ବାନ ହାଟ ହଉ କି ଯୋଉ କୃଷକ ବଜାର ଆପଣ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ ଦୁର୍ଗନ୍ଧ ହଉଛି ବିକଜ ଅଫ ଦିସ୍ ଆରେ ଆପଣ ଏତେ ଲକ୍ଷ ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲ ସୋର୍ସ କୁ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉଟସୋର୍ସିଂ କରୁଛନ୍ତି 25 ଜଣ ଲୋକ ଆପଣ ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ତା ପଇସା ନଉଥିବେ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ହଁ ସିଏମସି ରୁ ହଁ ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ପରିବେଶରେ ଲୋକ ଯାଇକି ସେଠି ପରିବା କିଣୁଛନ୍ତି
ସେଠି ପ୍ରିଜମ୍ପସନ ହଉଛି ଏଇଟା ଖାଲି ନାକୁ ମାତ୍ର 25 ଜଣ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି 23 ଜଣ କେତେ
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ନିଜ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ହଉଛି 16 ଜଣ ସୁଇପର ଦିଟା ଡ୍ରାଇଭର ଅମକ ସମକ ଦେଇକିନି ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ଗାର୍ଡ ଏତିକି 25 ଜଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଓବିୟସଲି 25 ଜଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଟଙ୍କା ନଉଥିବେ ସେ ବି ନେଇଥିବ ତାଙ୍କର ଟଙ୍କା ନଉଥିବେ ବଟ୍ ସି ଦିସ୍ ଅର୍ବାନ ହାଟ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ 25 ଜଣ ଲୋକ ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯଦି ଏଇ ଟାଇପର ଅବସ୍ଥା ହବ ଅର୍ବାନ ହାଟର କ୍ୟାନ୍ ୟୁ ବିଲିଭ୍ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଲିଷ୍ଟଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ପର ମନ୍ଥରେ ଯୋଉ ଜୋନ ୱାଇଜ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହଉଛି ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଯଦି ଇଫ ୟୁ ଆଡ୍ ଇଟ୍ $60, $54, $55, $47, $45 and $52 6 5 11 11 5 16 16 4 20 4 24 24 5 29 30 ये हबो 30 31 3 कोटी
3 crores for sanitation.
3 crores for sanitation every month in Cuttack.
ଏଥିପାଇଁ କି ବଦଳି ହଉନାହାନ୍ତି ରେ 4 5 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି କାହିଁକି 5 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସବୁ ଏଠି ଏଟା ଭାରି କଷ୍ଟ କାମ ସମସ୍ତେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସିଏମସି ଆସିଲେ ମାନେ ଅସୁବିଧା 4-5 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ କମିଶନ ଯିଏ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ସେ କିଛି ବୁଝିପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି କିଏ କୁଆଡେ ଯାଉଛି ପଇସା ଏ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି 3 କୋଟି ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହଉଛି ବୋଲି ସେ କମିଶନ ସେ ଖାଲି ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
Peculiar statements are being made. सी आसिले कहले एटा होची मेल कर टॉयलेट तो तेणु आ से वॉशरूम तेणु सेठी आ दरकार नाही डोर दरकार नाही हां कोन कहबो सी गोटा ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी रो से वो जो जोटी होउची माने लागुची एमती जोटा मालगोदाम रो से जो सब विभिन्न कचड़ा सब जिंस नाही सब तक सेठी पकई दी छंती आरी भीतर ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी
Sharing with my lord, like, since the time this bench has started functioning, today is one of the most disappointing days. I'm telling both of you, Mr. Manager. We're really shocked. Today, there's no glimmer of hope the way these things are there. I feel really very disappointed.
सरकारी पैसा को टाइप रो विपर्यस्त हो
3 कोटी, my lord has calculated 3 crores for sanitation. You're all citizens of
in
Cuttack.
every month just think of it every month 3 कोटी टंका कटक शहर रे sanitation ପାଇଁ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ होउची एई टाइप रो अवस्था
My lord, may see all the jalasayas, all the ponds, they are not properly managed. All the sanitation problem is everywhere.
I would
And now we have to find out who is certifying their bills. This 3 crores, overall that 45 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 70 lakhs, who is certifying their bills? And what is the basis of such certification? If the heads have to roll, now the time has come that it will roll.
My lord, if we go by the different bylines, my lord, you will find a lot of garbage is everywhere now.
ଆଜି का पेपर रे पूरा कोउ आनी के पकई दी मेन रास्ता टा ऊपर पड़ी सेठी
They all say roads भी say
roads
except this ring road.
ତା ତଳେ ବି ଗଦା ହେଇଛି ଫଟୋ ପଠେଇ
Except the ring roads and some other roads where the patchwork has taken place. What is that you called inside roads? You call it arterial road. That sounds so nice, arterial roads. And more so when we are dealing with cardiology. The state of the roads are same. Agora test ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏ ଯୋଉ ଦୁର୍ଗା ପୂଜା ବେଳେ ଏ ବେଳେ some patchwork होतला कोन କିଛି nothing. Same gato, same ये
गत वर्ष हम ऑर्डर पास करथिलु आई थिंक ए बाली यात्रा ये जे जोब्रा पाखुरु जो रोड टा आछि से लोक जो आसुचंदी एंट्री पॉइंट सेपट आसुचंदी जोब्रा पाखुरु आ एपट आसुचंदी जुडिशियल एकेडमी पाखुरु से जो एंटायर स्पेस रोड टा बाली यात्रा ग्राउंड नेकिनी तारो से साइड रे दुई साइड रे बुश फुश कटिंग करिवे ताकू टिके डेकोरेटिव वे रे करिवे माने रंग फंग मरा जीवो लक्ष लक्ष लोक प्रत्येक दिन आसुचंदी से माने देखिवे कटक रो आपण जानतु से रोड रे एंटायरली बुश कटिंग तो छाड़ा को तो से जो मझी रे जो रोड अछि तार अवस्था कोन आउ रंग फंग तो दूर कथा किछि हेनी
आपण 6टा टू ए पर्यंत पळाई जाउची बेटा साइड पळाई जाउची
दैट इज योर प्रिपेयर्डनेस फॉर अपकमिंग बाली यात्रा
130
Sir, Jain sir, sir, sorry for joining late, sir. I was there in some meeting with the collector, sir. V.Narasingh, sir.
We are taking up this matter, Mr. Sanitation Officer. Mr. Sanitation Officer, why he is looking? We are taking up this matter next week.
Sir, sir.
We have seen that how much money has been spent every month for sanitation. And what has been done for Cuttack is a sorry state of affair. And we will ask you to explain how you are spending this much of money, who is taking this money, and on what basis these bills are being passed. You are the person who are to look after this.
for month
And for every month, more than 3 crores of rupees have been spent. We have calculated it in zones, 6 zones, and nothing has been done. Who is taking the money and who is behind it?
And who certified also this?
And who is certifying their bill that work has been conducted, done?
Yes.
Today newspaper has come, Times of India, that the garbage are being dumped on that Taladanda Canal Road, and complaint has been made to the health officer, and no step has been taken.
Sir, sorry, note, sir. I recently joined here, sir. So, sir, I 100% I will ensure all this. I will
Go around the Cuttack city,
Yes, sir.
Cuttackର ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଗଳି କନ୍ଦି ପଶନ୍ତୁ,
Motorcycle.
ସ୍କୁଟିରେ ବା ମୋଟରସାଇକେଲ ବା ସାଇକେଲ ଧରିକିନି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ, ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କଟକର ଅବସ୍ଥା କ'ଣ ଅଛି, କୋଉ ଟାଇପର ମାନେ ଅବସ୍ଥା ରହିଛି। ସେ ଅଫିସରେ ବସିଲେ କିଛି ହବନି।
Sir, sir, humble submission, sir. After my joining, sir, since morning and morning to like, sir, till 9:30 I used to work, sir. How every
We'll consider that.
We'll consider you.
That on the next week.
Take steps.
You remain present on the. This.
It's very small matter there. But
AC.
flag 307, the road in that Madhusudan Nagar area, it is lying as it is and going day by day worse, that to worse.
90% କ'ଣ complete ହେଇଛି?
Last month ଦେଇଥିଲେ ସେ ସେଇଟା
ରୋଡଟା ଦବିଗଲାଣି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଗାଡି ସବୁ
The council is here and their CMC commissioner made a statement, 90% complete.
କିଛି ହେଇନି ସେପଟେ। Flag 307, sir.
That municipality, the tender work has already been, the tender has been given.
Tender
ଟେଣ୍ଡରଟା ହେଲା କ'ଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ହବ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ରିପେୟାରଟା ତ କରିବେ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ, ଗୋଟେ ରଖିବେ ଯେମିତି ଗାଡି ମଟର ଲୋକ ଯାଇପାରିବେ, ସମସ୍ତେ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ଇଏ ହଉଛି କ'ଣ, what is this going on? କେହି ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି, the corporator is not coming, nobody is coming.
ସେଇ ରୋଡଟା ଯୋଉ ଆମର ଗତ ଅର୍ଡରରେ we are not mentioning it, ଏ ଯୋଉ particular road ଜୋବ୍ରା ଠୁ ଜୁଡିସିଆଲ ଏକାଡେମୀ, ଏ ଯୋଉ ରିଙ୍ଗ ରୋଡ ଦେଇକି ଗତ ଥର ଥିଲା, ତାର ଉଭୟ ସାଇଡ ରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ନ୍ୟୁଜ ଗୁଡାକ ଇଏ କରିବେ ସବୁ ଅଲରେଡି ଏଟା କି କାହା R&B ର କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି?
R&B superintending engineer 1 should be there. Division 1.
Mr. Shabas.
Mr. Shabas.
Where is he? Is he there?
Yes, he's there.
Namaskar.
Mr. Sahbaz.
The Shabas, the senior counsel, Mr. Misra, from is ventilating grievance of that Madhusudan Nagar area, for which this court is told that a tender has been floated and work will start.
That is CMC.
That is a CMC road.
CMC.
That is
CMC.
Then
what is the purpose?
Judicial Academy to
ସେ ଗଛ
that road from Jobra up to the Judicial Academy, that is your responsibility.
sir zero R&B sir.
Say that the R&B ro taku there is already a direction earlier. You can consult the learned counsel appearing for the state. So there is already construction. The side re jo achi jo gach achi सब गुडा सब कटाकटी करके टिके जेहेतु बालीजात्रा आसुची सेतमे आपण तो सौंदर्यकरण करिवे से have you taken any steps in that regard?
sir मैं बिटुमेन काम सर कर देजु सर जो माने से रोड रो सरफेस
नहीं आपण तो पिचु जोटी कोन थिला पकैचंती बोली कहउचंती से जहा पकैचंती से जो कड़रे जो सब गछ सब अछि सेडा कटा हबो,
डिवाइडर भांगी जाईछि,
डिवाइडर उडा भांगी जाईछि, जोठी आपण मझिरे कोन हम्स कर देले पुनी ता ऊपर आउथरे पिचु पकै देले सेटा सेमती उठी की रहइला ता ऊपर कि देयर आर नो मार्कर्स, that is also leading to lot of accidents.
ମାତା ମଠର ସେ ଯୋଉଟା ଥିଲା ସେଟା ପୁରା ଟୋଟାଲ ଭାଙ୍ଗି ଯାଇଛି।
ଏବେ sir ଆମେ कर दउ सर माने
Why are you not putting markers?
ଏବେ sir कर दउ सर
से जो गछ बछ सेगुडा सब काटु ना हंती काई
सर आमे भी सर किछि करू सर से भी किछि कह सर जो मेडियन रो गछ गुडा आ सर साइड रे सर बुश गुडा सर जा हिता है
से गछ काटिवा रिस्पांसिबिलिटी कार
CMC रो सर CMC
the buck stops at
ଆପଣ କହିଲେ
डिवाइडर काम कार जो मझिरे जो डिवाइडर अछि
से जो median जोटा मिस्टर
डिवाइडेड
median सेटा कहा काम
median टा हमरो सर मोजी median टा सर hydro close
Mr. Shabaj, I do not know, but you and your circle 1 and circle 2.
Okay. Division one and
Kindly tell your colleague also to that see that all these rumblers or humps, whatever you call it, wherever they are properly earmarked. ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ସେଟା କେମିତି ତ ଗୋଟେ ରାତିରେ ଆପଣ ପେଣ୍ଟ ଲଗେଇ ଗଲେ ତ ସକାଳୁ ସେ ପେଣ୍ଟ ଗାଏବ that white color that you have put
କିଛି ନାହିଁ
କିଛି
ସେ ଯୋଉ ଡିଭାଇଡର ଗୁଡାକ ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ତା ଦେହରେ ଯୋଉ ରଙ୍ଗ ମାରିଥିଲେ ଡିଭାଇଡର ତ ଅଧା ଭାଙ୍ଗି ଯାଇଛି ସେ ଡିଭାଇଡର କୁ ରିପେୟାର କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସାଇଡ ରେ ବୁସେସ୍ ଗୁଡାକ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଇଛି ସେଗୁଡାକ କଲରଫୁଲ କରିବାକୁ ଆର୍ଥର ମଧ୍ୟ କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା from the judicial academy to that Jobra via Baliyatra Podia Karan, that is the main road where from the access is made to Baliyatra from either from Bhubaneswar or from that side. So that road has got its importance apart from controlling the traffic. That road needs renovation and it should be colorful because the huge number of crowds used to pass through that road. So kichi arambho hi nahi porjanta kamo. It's a joint CMC and tell them that we'll take up this matter next. My brother has fixed. We are fixed it on 30th. We'll take up this matter 30th
because the Baliyatra starts when
5th.
It's a fifth to start. Our time nahi. ଅଛି ଯେ ଦିଟା ଲଘୁଚାପ କଣ
DSG
ଥିଲା ସାର୍ yes my lord
we requested your intervention so far as that underpass road is concerned that Gopal while which is the
ତ୍ରିଶୂଳିଆ ଠାରୁ ଗୋପାଳପୁର ଯୋଗ ଯାଉଛି
that part is a part of the road is for NH. Already I have written letter and I have take up the matter. But next sitting,
but no steps have been taken, Mr. DSG.
Then tomorrow
remains
today, one second, today I will take up the matter.
We'll take up that matter on 30th. That's a very important road.
Yes.
Once you cross that railway underpass, when you hit that national highway, which
practically it is very bad, very dangerous. Yes, that is practically it is very.
That's a very crucial road, and that road is a responsibility of NHAI.
Yes.
So kindly and have you given that list? That list was supposed to be given to the NHAI, the roads which are responsibility of NHAI.
That I didn't have. Yes. If they will provide me, then it is helpful to me.
Where is Mr. Superintendent Engineer? Mr. Savage, ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କୋଉ ରୋଡ ଗୁଡା NHAI ର ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି?
ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମାନେ ସବମିଟ୍ କରିନି ସାର୍ ସବମିଟ୍ କରିଦେବି ସାର୍ ସବମିଟ୍ କରିଦେବି।
No, there was a specific direction. You along with R&B 2. କୋଉ ରୋଡ ତାଙ୍କ ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ ନ ଦେଲେ ସେ how can they know?
ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ
it is very difficult to adjudicate. You say some roads belong to NHAI says your road. At the end of the day, everyone says it is a CMC's responsibility.
Sir, I submit ko do sir.
You kindly give it by tomorrow. So how much time it takes to it will not take more than 5 minutes for you to know which roads are under your control and which roads responsibility is with the NHAI.
Sir, mo kali sir submit kar debi sir.
You please give it to the NHAI immediately. As my lord has fixed it on 30th, we'll take up the matters on 30th.
Let them give a copy to the NHAI and copy to me also. I can pursue the matter.
Yes, kindly give that copy.
Look at Soilabala Women's, the SB Women's College matter. My lord,
secretaries are there.
Director secretary is not in charge because he has been relieved to go to Bihar. The director higher education is there, and the special secretary empowerment and disabilities. Both of them are there.
जो physically handicapped ପାଇଁ କହିଥିଲେ ଆମେ ସେଇଟା ହେଇଛି କି ନାହିଁ କରଜୁନ ତ
What is the response? Has this committee?
The report, the ADM had visited my lord.
Yes.
Along with Padmala madam, both of them have visited. There's a report submitted yesterday, in fact.
Yes.
And on that report, my lords, both the departments have to take action.
সেটা ବି ଆସିବ ଆର ସପ୍ତାହ ଆସୁ ପଢୁଛୁ କି ଦେଖିବା ସେଟା ପୁଣି ସେ ଦିଟା ପିଲା ସ୍କୁଲ ନ ଯାଇକିରି କଲେଜ ନ ଯାଇ ଘରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି.
No, what is your instruction?
The report has been submitted yesterday. All the instructions have been given to principals and all. Still submit, my lord. Director Higher Education will submit.
Sir, namaskar, sir. Sir, namaskar, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, Director Higher Education, sir, Achi, Kali Prashanda Mahapatra, sir. Sir, the points raised by the committee are have been sir note kali sabuda kame dekhuchu setre sir amara basically we have given certain facilities like amar sir ote physically handicapped hostel bhi achi tanko pai kintu college ro authorities for some reason or the other they have not used it for the purpose that is meant for it. Seta sir we looked into. I have spoken to the principal. I told him ki tame eta ku adhere karo ki college which is specifically physically handicapped disabled लोगों पाई हेची सर ताको physically challenged persons पाई हेची पिला को पाई मन ताको यूज करी नांती for lift also sir आमे already लेखि सारचू R&B को sir they have गोटे तो lift अच्छी तांकर has already been accorded for provision of lift in arts block सेटा सर installed हे सेटा सर installed हे नी GD को sir कथा होचू GDB to will be told what को सहित sir मु कथा ही sir लेबे से माने सर हमको गोटे प्लान अप्रूवल दे दले आमे सर एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव अप्रूवल दे दउ जोथरे कि तांकर सर डिसेबल्ड फ्रेंडली टॉयलेट हे परिबो जोथरे कि गार बार्स जो जिंस सर कमिटी एक्सप्रेस करछि सर.
Just take pause for a moment.
Sir,
what we find
sir
that total number of 73 students
sir
of PWD category they are pursuing their studies in Sailabala Women's College.
Sir,
out of which undergraduate are 30 and postgraduate are 9, and in Sailabala Higher Secondary School, Cuttack, there are 34 of PWD students. And the type of disability that is mentioned, and it is stated that a dedicated hostel facility. So the hostel has proper ramp with steel so and so. The hostel is dedicated to physically challenged, but the college administration struggles to run without financial assistance since PWD boarders do not pay establishment fees. What do you say about this?
This is not a concern. This college has taken a very wrong stance, sir. Absolutely, sir. This is fund is not a constraint, sir. Moreover, sir, if they would have asked us, we could have provided. They are not paying certain amount. That is a very meager amount, sir. But not using the hostel for the purpose for which it has been made is something which is very sacrilegious, sir. I find it very. Then I have spoken to the principal also. They should not have resorted to this type of thing, sir. So it has been, sir, taken into deep concern, sir. And we'll see that the hostel that is done for the purpose of the physically challenged persons, boys and girls, that will be, sir, implemented, sir. Definitely.
He's the director.
Director.
Mr. Director, can you give us a timeline within which this dedicated hostel will start functioning?
Sir,
for the purpose which it has been.
Since the hostel is already in operation, means it's a full-fledged building. If it requires a little bit of renovation and a little bit of because it's a physically handicapped person's physically challenged hostel, so obviously the facilities are there. So for a little bit of time, I may need maybe a week time to see that it is used for the purpose for which government has provided money, sir.
Now the 70 out of the 73, 71 are visually challenged. The 71 students are staying in the hostel.
Sir, as per the report of the sir, the principal as well as the thing that they have diverted these students to sir non-PH hostels, which is not at all good, sir. They should have been because they say that there is some funding problem, sir.
This report has been filed by whom?
ADM was directed to visit.
So, but you submit your response on the ADM's report.
Sir, that I'll do, sir, because it was submitted yesterday only. Sir, we
It's all right.
Sir, we are concerned about the day scholar.
No,
Yes,
no,
They have mentioned about
So whatever the, sir, whatever
Where
the,
is ADM? Where is ADM? Is he present?
Anko report paragraph 6, 7.
Jointly we have filed.
Jointly, ATM and also. My
So
lord,
the report of the ADM is there, and on different aspects he has given his findings, observation, whatever it may be. So we want that your response on this aspect. How, for example, he in the conclusion part he has stated that some emergent measures like supply of wheelchairs and white canes are taken to make it available to the PWD students as per their needs. DPR of the projects as requested by the college are under preparation by the respective engineering so and so to ensure to be submitted within a month of sanction of the funds by the government. So many things he has dealt with. So since a detailed report has been submitted on this Salawala, so you give your response on this report.
sir, definitely, sir. Sir, I'll be visiting Sarvala also. Sir.
Who is there from the social empowerment department?
Special Secretary, Madam. And
Social Secretary, SSCPD Department, sir. Chief Election Officer, sir, workshop ପାଇଁ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି sir election matter ନେଇକି ଆଉ madam director madam CS ko ପାଖରେ sir ଆମ department review ଅଛି, so I'm in attendance, sir. Whatever sir ମାନେ director ଯାହା କହିଲେ, whatever is further required, wheelchair, white can sir, we can provide. तो sir तो नाहंती, I will put up the file, sir. ଯଦି ହେବ they can ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ମିଟିଂ କରି sir decide କରନ୍ତୁ କ'ଣ କିଏ କରିବ sir. ଆମ ପାଖେ sir wheel chairs ଅଛି, white can ବି ଆମେ ଦେଇପାରିବୁ.
Response file କରିବେ ଇଏ ଯୋଉ higher secondary education ଯିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି
regarding the regarding lack
Whatever
of
additional
just a minute.
Sir.
Regarding the lack of basic facilities and amenities for the PW school, the students. Inquiry was conducted by the additional district magistrate Cuttack, and the inquiry report dated 22/10/2025 is taken on record. The Director of Higher Education as well as
Director Higher Education.
Kindly give your name, sir.
And Kali Prasanna Mahapatra, sir.
Sri Kali Prasanna Mahapatra. And ma'am, what is your designation?
The Rajni Jani, Special Secretary, SSCPD Department, sir.
And the Special Secretary, Social Empowerment Department are called upon to submit their response vis-a-vis the inquiry report dated 22/10/2025. Particularly related to the emergent measures as suggested. The steps to taken shall be taken up on 30th.
Sir, paragraph 4.
See, response to
Secretary Higher Education
Sir, paragraph 4.
we are noting down all the entire report we are noting down.
Sir.
Once they give their response, we can take up it one day. Otherwise, it would be piecemeal after. ତାଙ୍କର ଆସି ଯାଉ
response item ଥିଲା Braille
ସବୁ ଲେଖିଛୁ ଆମେ ସବୁ everything.
ଗୋଟେ small fair.
Mr. Director, can we take it up on 30th or you want further time?
Sir, for the time being, sir, give us the 30th, we should stick to that. Sir, I think that we'll have a joint meeting with SSPAD officials and
kindly, we are calling upon you and as well as ma'am who is for the Social Empowerment Department. You see, so far as this PWD is concerned in Soilabala, there is out of 73, 71 are visually challenged. So taking that into account, the ADM has also suggested certain measures. So kindly address it.
Sir, one thing, sir, the ramp issue, whenever there is a ramp issue, that, sir, we have a provision for ramps. And
No,
for
not only ramps,
Sir.
those ramps which are friendly for this students with visually handicapped students and so blind people and the other you see they have on each head they have mentioned like library, their braille books are not available. This is not acceptable. Braille books for class +3 stream is not available.
Sir, exactly, sir. In fact, our money has been provided to the colleges for purpose of library funds,
Yes.
and
So
books and braille books are there and the part of that books.
That's why we wanted the secretary also to be present, but since he is not there, any
Bihar elections, sir, he has been
higher education.
So additional charges has been deputed to Bihar.
For this election.
Election.
But now the director is in charge.
No, sir, I'm not in charge. There is
As in
another.
Director of Higher Education will
But, sir, I can
address those
take-
issues. All.
Sir.
So he, along with the Swanso and the ADM and this college authority, let them sit together.
To count the issues which has been raised in the report, this court calls for a concerted effort by the Director of Higher Education as well as the Social Empowerment Department, the District Administration, and who else is the stakeholder? And the principal, Solagada Women's Autonomous College, to have a joint meeting and the decisions taken in set to address this issue in an effective manner shall be considered that be placed before this court. We submitted to this court by 28th of October 2025 so that the same can be considered on 30th. In the meanwhile, as indicated, we are not mentioning the name, but that is a student who is orthopedically handicapped, who has left the hostel.
Sir.
Mr. Director, we are not specifically referring to that. You kindly mess upon the college authorities to see that he comes back to the hostel.
Sir, he has come back to the college. It is written, sir, but let me see, sir. If it, obviously, sir, it should be given the treatment that obvious with all due.
He has left this institution because we are concerned with the idea where we will not refer his name, but kindly see that one student who is operationally challenged, he's again brought back to the mainstream or the hostel as it is.
Definitely, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
I beg to pardon, my lord.
मैडम को पूरा नाटक You had gone, Padmanabhan madam. ଆପଣ ଯାଇଥିଲେ?
ତାଙ୍କର joint inspection.
It's a very detailed report.
Detailed report. I'm very much happy with this report. ଏତେ details ସେମାନେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
More detail ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି. So if the ADM will also sit along with the other, including the principal as well, then I think most of the problems can be sorted out. Okay.
ସାର୍ କେବଳ ସାର୍ ଶୈଳବାଳା ନୁହଁ ସାର୍ ଏମିତି କି ରେଭେନ୍ସା ଠୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିକି ଅନ୍ୟ ଆଡେ ବି ଅଛି ଏଇଟା ସରୁ ତାପରେ ଦେଖା
My lord, I have a small prayer. We are the inhabitants of the sector E. Now the CDA will allocate the population of people in our locality. Those lands are utilized by the public utility.
Whatever you want to say, rooted through it, the ଆପଣ ଯାହା କହିବାକୁ
ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ସେମାନେ ସାର୍ ସେଟା କଣ ହେଇଛି ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସବୁ advocates committeeଙ୍କର ଇଏକୁ ଦେଇ ସେଟା ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଆଉ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀଙ୍କ ଜରିଆରେ ଆସିବ. We cannot have that will consider today. There is no time.
ନାଇଁ ଆଜି ନୁହଁ ମାନେ next week
ଆର ଡେଟ୍ ରେ ସାର୍
And please give the pen drives of all this.
There's one leftover issue that was there. There was no time to. This is this vending zone issue in Maria Bazaar. In fact, vending zones across the city, because of various factors, some are stayed. that needs to go on. Learned Senior Counsel Mr. Kanan was appearing. It can be taken up on the next occasion because that entire process has been stalled because of my lord's observation. There is no direction as such, but my lords have observed that do not proceed, so we have not proceeded. This issue needs to be sorted so that the vending zone can be completed, my lords, and made operational. Next or 30th or my lords, any subsequent.
30th it may not be possible.
You can take it.
Jalasa matter may be fixed for one day.
It's not there in the list. It's not there in the issues.
Issues रे अच्छी क्या मेमोरी आपण दियंतु
already I file
इश्यूज रे जो मैटर गुडा को इश्यू रे अच्छी रेस्पॉन्स फाइल अछि हमें से गुडा को प्रायोरिटी बेसिस रे टेक अप करू
No, sir, my humbly solution before your honor that as far as this issue is concerned, three senators have filed this writ application, say for public interest litigation. Notice has been issued.
Aji अच्छी की मैटर
Already in the list, my lord.
Aji अच्छी.
It's not in the issues.
Issues रे नहीं list पे the rate is listed.
माने list पे अच्छी but issues heading the जोड़ा को
नहीं सही
Sir, upon order कले sir आसी जान.
सेमती बहुत मैटर लिस्ट पे अच्छी but we are taking of it serial. Officers are remaining present. They are to be prepared. So
my lord, what I suggest the Jalasa got a heading there.
अच्छी पर आप आज ही कौन दी अच्छी बोली
नहीं issues रे नहीं
लेफ्ट मेन की मैं लेफ्ट ओवर कोथरे जोड़ा सा
अच्छा अपन दो ना दी मेमोटे दियो तो आज से मेमोटा दियो से न्यूज़ है आगे लिस्ट रे आसु अपन बोल लिस्ट नहीं है
मेमोटा देखि दियंतु
मु देबी आपण दियंतु मो एटा
देन सेक्रेटरी दियंतु से तक करियो अपन कहंतु से करियो अब सर
List है ना जो
तंकर से
I'll give it back. We'll give it by tomorrow.
already I had also filed.